It's VGBees 106. I'm so happy to be back in the comfort of my own home and not in the car, which is parked outside. Niki, I'll just say it. I have to admit this. It felt like an unsafe area.
Well,
with all those roaches.
That wasn't me. Why are you apologizing? That's not
because
mine.
It's your town. It's your city. I don't want to say it's unsafe. You know what I mean?
Do you know who I fucking said that to? Jeff Grubb and Dan Riker and Jan Ochoa. I said, hey, maybe don't put it down here. And you know who doesn't listen? Those people.
You know what I didn't tell you? You know what I didn't tell you when we got in that car? Is that when I parked there at the beginning, there was a lady who was not having a good day. Yeah. Did hit my car multiple times with a hard object. I don't know what it was. She shouted at me to not do something to her, and I was like, I'm not going to, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Yeah.
And then she kept hitting my car.
Yeah.
And then I went upstairs and had a party.
Is your car okay?
Oh, yeah, the car's fine. I don't really care about that.
Car's strong.
Yeah, car's strong. Yeah, whatever. My car is whatever. I just, I
hope she's okay. Yeah, no.
I hope she's okay.
I don't whatever. It's... Listen, not my clowns, not my fucking circus. But
it was funny. It's not just the unsafeness of it all. It was the cockroaches of it all.
Dude,
we saw
that was the most cockroaches I've ever seen in my life.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
The cockroach king was there. It was amazing. But we're back in the safety and comfort of our own homes here in Texas and California. Well, yeah, you do have an open window about it, don't you?
Yeah, I've got a broken window.
You got a broken open window about it, don't you?
Lotus, did you hear about this?
I don't know if Lotus heard about this. Tell the story quickly.
Was it the roaches?
Yeah, the roaches got me.
Yeah, the roaches
They came back?
No, hold on. I'm just going to... John, keep stalling. I'm going to send Lotus the video on Discord.
A video?
Yeah, no, I can definitely tell. I can definitely stall for time.
Yeah, tell a story. Weave us a tale.
There's no story involved. Here's the thing. I don't understand, and I'm holding up a sweet potato waffle fry to the camera. I actually, this is like a really crazy thing to say. I actually don't know how this is possible.
What do you mean?
I realize that
it's the same as a regular fucking waffle fry.
I don't think it is. I don't. No. What I'm saying is that I don't understand how you can cut a waffle fry. I actually don't understand it. I see the mechanism. I see the cutter. There's a mandolin that will do this. I do not understand how to make a waffle fry.
How does that happen?
It's not your job,
That's true. It's not your job to know how waffles.
It's not your job to know
or how they're cut.
It's not my job. But I don't understand.
Do you know how? Do you know how we got to the moon?
I'm watching the video.
Yeah, we used a rocket. We used a rocket to get up there, and then we used a lunar lander to land on the moon.
Yeah,
and there was a lot of really, really brilliant engineers that went into that. I don't know the engineer that did this. I don't know the engineer that made a waffle fry. It's basically the same. I don't understand how it works.
I don't think the Nazis could have invented waffle fries.
I agree. Fries. I don't think they could have done that.
That's good.
They were too busy.
So I see the issue.
They were too busy having hate in their heart to do this.
Yeah, but they came up with the Volkswagen Beetle. So,
who's to say?
Say more. Hey, say more. Keep going.
I'm just saying.
So they made the Volkswagen Beetle. So therefore,
So therefore, they made a car.
So how do they do this though? How do they make a waffle fry?
Fucking Google it, dog. I don't know.
I've seen them do it, and I still don't understand.
We should take you on a tour to a factory.
Yeah.
Then you can see it from every angle. Sure.
Yeah. Sure. Probably.
Should I review makeup and stuff? Because the close up of this is actually so good. It's the best my camera has ever looked.
Well, you need to start doing food then. That's food, not makeup. Because you didn't even have to do the hand thing.
Yeah, that's right. I could just oh yeah. beautiful little piece of goodness right here.
Become a minifig painter.
Nope, yours isn't working, Nikki.
Well, it's because the fucking light is
I was going to say,
glowing.
because Nikki's light is too bright.
If I picked a different fucking object, it would do it.
You got a red? Wow, did U2 give you that?
I don't have a lot of objects lying around.
So red's kind of your color, huh? Did you collect red specifically for this purpose?
No, I think... I don't know why I bought red of either. Well, the Elite controller.
You know
the
why.
Elite controller. I know why I bought that one.
There's a story you're not willing to tell.
No.
You know that you know.
Literally no. The Elite controller. I know I bought that one because it was on Amazon renewed, and it was like $70 cheaper than the black one. So that's why I bought that one. I think I just liked the red on the on the PlayStation controller. I think that was it.
We have the bug PlayStation controller.
It's fucking. I hate the PlayStation controller.
I know you do.
I talked about it with. We had a conversation with Kate at But Why Though on the last day of SGF about the PlayStation 5 controller. And that was maybe the third or fourth conversation that I had about how fucking bad the PlayStation 5 controller is that weekend.
Yeah.
And one of those people worked for the Capcom Corporation.
What's the lifetime number though? For that weekend.
For that the lifetime? Well, I didn't talk about it for a while because I wasn't playing games on the PlayStation for very many moons.
Right.
Like the PS5 came out, I bitched and moaned about it, and then I was like, well, I hate using this controller so much, I will play things on the Xbox.
Right.
And then it was not a problem until let me go on the computer really quick and see something. When did
you could probably pinpoint the exact date on this one.
Did Israel?
Yep. That's October. It's October, babe.
October 7th, it says here on the computer. And then I suddenly had to have opinions again on the PlayStation 5 controller.
Hey, you can go to VGBees.com/join. Join the Hive right now. Join the Hive is the only way you can financially support us, at least on this channel.
I was going to say that's not true. There are many other ways.
You can Venmo either of us, any of us individually. You could do that. But to do VGBees.com/join would be amazing because you get a special feed with bonus content. You get content early, and you also have a special section in the Discord where you can ask us questions. We answer those questions at the end of the show. And since Nikki is Xbox's #1 fan, we're going to start with them. Go to nogamesforgenocide.com. Learn more about the BDS boycott of Microsoft and Xbox. Learn more about Microsoft and Xbox's continued complicitness in the genocide in Gaza.
Try again.
Wait, what?
A different word.
Complicity. I see. I hear now.
Complicity?
Yeah.
Why are you yelling?
Why am I yelling?
No, John. You're slightly muffled because you're standing up. And so at first John went, yeah, what?
Yeah,
it's so instinctual.
I had to get my Xboxes.
You were far away from me. Oh, you had to get your Xboxes out to just kind of show. You had to show Asha what you're working with. Yeah,
I paid for both of these. She didn't give me this one for free.
Go to No Games for Genocide to learn more about the BDS boycott.
Neither of them 10-cent money?
Oh, babe, both of them 10-cent money.
That's what I thought.
But the money did leave my account at some point.
Okay.
The money did leave.
I was thinking of the other situation.
Right.
Nah.
I see.
Yeah. By the way, earlier this week, Asha Sharma, the new CEO of Xbox, sent out a fun memo to the people at Xbox on an Xbox blog. It has what's a fucking 5-point memorandum about the next 100 days Xbox reset. I feel comfortable enough to say what I did tell you two just yesterday. One Tom Warren over at TheVerge.com.
Your brother.
My brother. We are related. Believes that saying I think Asha Sharma is about to lay off 100 people.
1,000.
On the Xbox.
Did you say just 100?
1,000 people.
Yeah.
Over on Giant Bomb at Night on Friday. It is what sped up the writing of this memo.
Okay.
Which is very funny because it must mean that I'm close on that number.
Yeah. And can I ask you, just, no one's listening.
No one's listening.
That was conjecture, right?
I was talking to someone about this earlier. It was not a fully arbitrary number because when you go back and look at their patterns,
that's
about what they do. And it's also a number that actually speaks to their shareholders very specifically.
Yes, it's round.
Is 1,000 people to send the message.
Have been
so
eliminated.
It's not completely arbitrary.
It's just a number that they like.
Yes, but in that moment, I was like, well, this is the only number I feel comfortable saying.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I figured.
I was just like, sure sounds like she's going to lay off 1,000 people.
Yeah.
And
how cool of her to say, damn, John Warren's right.
Crazy. Listen, first of all, Asha, what the fuck are you doing watching TV on Friday night?
Dude.
You got better shit to do.
Do anything else.
Do anything else. Wasn't the fucking playoffs on? What do you need to do?
Yeah, no, she could have been watching the game. Wasn't the Xbox showcase was on Saturday, no? She should have been on
Saturday. What are you doing?
Asleep and ready for that.
You should have been just getting ready for
her live appearance.
But this was, by the way, I want to be very clear. I don't know if I was the first person to say that into a microphone. Maybe I was the first person to say a round number. But them saying multiple times before this that they were going to have a reset corporate over the next 100 days, that just means you're going to lay off people. That's not. I'm not.
No.
I'm not a genius.
What if they're going to hire
saying what they're going to
do?
What if they're going to rename it again?
Yeah. What if they're going to put spaces in between each letter and hire 1,000 people?
A hyphen?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
N dashes between each letter.
XBOX.
Yes, and then they're going to hire 1,000 people.
She started the memo by saying, team, over the first 100 days together, we have started to revive
She's
Xbox.
Not the president.
I know.
Like, it's not like being like, it's been 100. You're not the president. You're not the mayor.
I have a lot to say about their communications.
But yeah, sorry.
And now she says a bunch of bullshit. She says, now we start the next 100 days. It's important to have both optimism and realism as we work to reset the business. Here are the realities we need to navigate. And there are 5 points here. Number one, over 1 billion players choose to play Xbox and earn games each year.
Not true. It's just a fucking lie.
Because certainly that counts people who have like League of Legends downloaded through the Xbox PC app.
No, what it is Candy Crush.
It's gotta be closer
of course, Candy
to
Crush
a
is
million.
involved as well.
This is the thing. I think it's closer to 1 million than 1 billion. I don't think it's like 1 billion.
That's a crazy thing to say, but that is kind of how math works.
It is. I think you're right. She's just talking about Candy Crush.
She's talking about mobile.
Yeah.
I need to. There will be an addendum to this because I did go. No, it's okay. I did go see Chris Dring's.
No, Niki was just talking about the numbers are Candy Crush and Sorry.
No.
Can you imagine?
Yo, we should play Sorry.
we should play Sorry.
Can you imagine if instead of announcing that they were making the move to buy ABK and Overwatch and Call of Duty, they just bought King and Candy Crush?
They just bought King and Candy Crush. That's it. They could have just done that.
It probably would have been better.
Over 1 billion real players choose to play Xbox and art games each year for a total of 72 billion hours across console, PC, mobile, and streaming, excluding much of China and a few other properties. Why did you feel the need to say that? Our franchises are also among the largest and most beloved globally and are now breaking records in TV and film. Going forward, our competition is attention. So the really funny
she's just talking
attention
about
economy shit. There are more great games, TV series, franchises, creators, content formats, apps, etc. than ever before. All right, number 2, we will end this fiscal year about 3% about a 3% accountability margin down year over year, excluding Activision King over the past 5 years. We've spent over $20 billion on ongoing investments in our content platform and hardware subsidy, but our annual revenue has declined nearly $500 million during that time. Going forward, we will not continue. That's just all a fun way of saying we've lost a lot of money on the things that we've spent. Okay. We're number 3. We're in a hardware component crisis.
Whose fault is that?
No one's quite sure.
Whose fault is that, though, Asha? If you were to look back on your own LinkedIn.com, a Microsoft property, and try to figure out whose fault that could possibly be, babe, whose fault? Where do we point?
Well, it's kind of 2 big reasons, and I'm sure Microsoft isn't involved with either of them.
No,
probably not. When I joined as CEO in February, the price we paid for console storage components is over 2 times as high as we paid last fall. These costs have since doubled again. And as we plan for the 2027 holiday season, we expect another significant increase, taking us over 5x the prices we paid only 2 years earlier. Memory costs have followed a broadly similar trajectory. While the entire industry is facing components crisis, we believe we have been impacted more greatly than many of our peers due to choices we made over the last half decade, which is genuinely a very funny sentence for her to put in us. They're staying committed to Helix. Okay, that's point 3. Point 4, we expanded our studio system when we needed a pipeline of content to meet multiple strategies across subscription, streaming, and devices. In the process, we have found ourselves overextended as we executed on changing strategies in a landscape of more readily available content. Y'all spent too much money. That's it. That's all.
I could have told you that when you bought Ninja Theory.
There's a 3rd Senua game coming out. You didn't have to say yes to it. You didn't have to say yes. You could have listened to the voices in Senua's head to not make that game.
The stockbroker ghost in her brain.
Yeah. Don't make it. Don't make it, Senua. Don't buy the studio, Senua.
Just like
you could have just done that. The sound of a pencil on a calculator. No.
Also, number 5, our current platform infrastructure is not built for the battle ahead. Our systems are overly complex, spanning hundreds of dependencies, which hinders our ability to move fast. That means y'all are getting rid of a lot of people and replacing them with AI. It's not Copilot.
No,
but it's
Copilot's not in the console. We will be replacing humans instead.
Yeah, we will be replacing humans.
I am. Oh, is that it? Is that all she said?
That's it. That's all she said. Yeah. Well, I mean, she said some other bullshit.
Nah, who cares?
For some of you, these realities will be surprising and even frustrating to discover. Can you imagine the person that thinks this is surprising?
A really load-bearing sum.
Really load-bearing sum. We won't succeed by hiding hard truths, nor will we succeed by doing the same thing and expecting different results. Like the everyday wins mentality from our first 100 days, we will sprint to make progress against hardware, content, experience, and services together.
Shut up.
This is signed by Asha and Matt. Matt refers to Matthew Ball, the brand new chief strategy officer.
Ball and Booty?
Yeah.
Ball and Booty. Matt Ball and Booty. I watched Chris Dring interview Matthew Ball on Monday, okay? And I want to say Matthew Ball is one of the least likable people I think I've ever heard talking to a microphone. It was actually, I mean this genuinely, scary to listen to that person. I got like very, very, very squicked out listening to this guy.
That's why he just signed it.
He does not know how to talk like a human, and he did not know how to answer a question without sounding incredibly fucking rehearsed.
Huh.
And it's really weird that they want to talk about transparency and communication and all of this stuff while continuing to hire ghouls, frankly, to do this job. Chris String asked good questions about market share of Xbox consoles versus the only segments of the games business that are growing, PC and mobile. And Matthew Ball was basically like, well, we got to get market share. We got to gain market share of the actual console business, which is a very big reversal from what they've been saying over the past 10 years of like, well, it doesn't really matter where you play Xbox games. It's fine. Now, did any of us believe that? Not really. But like, I don't know. For them to be like, well, now we need market share of a console business. It's fascinating.
You've got to convince Jeff Bezos to purchase the brand in 6 months.
Do you think that's what they're trying to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the news came out after this, like earlier today, that Microsoft is considering spinning the entire fucking thing off and doing a LinkedIn/GitHub about it, wherein it would not report. Like it's just a self-contained business.
It would just be called Xbox.
Yeah. And then at that point, Amazon, congratulations on your brand new video game company that is just as bad at making video games as the one you already have. Right.
You don't think Luna is good for... No? You think they want an Xbox?
I think they might want the kind of the cultural cachet that has not been thrown into the big toilet fire. I didn't sign anything or play anything from that studio over the weekend, so I can say this. I didn't talk to anybody who played that new Tomb Raider game who thought it was worthwhile. The best thing that
nobody thought that Tomb Raider game was good.
The best thing that Tomb Raider...
By the way, Niki, you look like Tomb Raider right now.
Thank you.
You realize that, right?
You look like Miss Tomb Raider herself.
I'm Miss Tomb Raider.
They should have done
that. They contributed 2 good things this Summer Game Fest. They were giving out like kind of nice Carhartt like side bags, what had the Tomb Raider logo on them, and with a little nail polish remover, could probably scrub that shit right off. Then you have a very nice Carhartt bag. So that's good. That's point 1. Point 2 is that on the walk between the main thrush of SGF to get you to the back half of campus, they had misters like you would have at a Six Flags or a Knott's Berry
Mexican restaurant
or a Mexican restaurant, and the leakage would kind of mist back onto you while you were walking from point A to point B, and those are both awesome contributions to this month's festivities. But not a single person had anything nice to say about the video game Tomb Raider, Atlantis, Rise of Atlantis, Search for Atlantis.
In fact, you can go look at the Game Informer interview of that team that Alex Van Aken ran, who he asked some very pointed questions about how generative AI was being used. And the PR team actually stepped in to tell him to stop asking questions like that.
I saw a post that was like, what's wrong with this? That's PR doing a good job. And it's like, well, folks, the camera was still on, though, ain't it?
The camera was on.
Yeah, the camera was still on.
You should never notice PR.
Yes.
Right. I mean, like, listen, you can, if I'm sorry, folks, if you're sitting there going like, well, what's wrong with PR doing their job? Well, you're just a cop, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, you're right. But like, you're like, well, they're just doing their job of locking up drug seekers.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you talking about?
What are you saying?
It's the law.
What's
they
your
shouldn't
problem?
be talking about it.
It's the law. They came over here legally. That's what you sound like when you say shit like that. So that's what I think about that. The team says this cannot continue. Asha Sharma also allegedly pulled a Halo trailer from Sony's State of Play. They also stripped a PS5 logo off the Gears of War E-Day, or they tried to. They did end up actually they shipped a trailer that had the PS5 logo at the end of it, but they said they're basically going back to console exclusives. because they were basically going back to console exclusives on a case-by-case basis.
Which is like...
Matthew Ball, on the record with Chris String, said that they've got the next 3 years of exclusives planned, but would not say what any of those are.
Okay. What?
Which is like,
we have the next 3 years of VGBees planned.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Ball. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up. Like, what are you talking about?
Excuse me, no, you don't.
Why would you
say that?
Why say that? It doesn't.
There's so many things we're saying that we don't need to say out loud.
No, you don't need to say any of this shit out loud. It's fucking insane to me.
Listen, small business is really hard.
Small business, I know.
It's really tough. So when you understand that they're a small business, it will. Sorry, I'm watching a commercial on Telemundo right now, wherein I think this guy's husband I think this guy's wife either died or they got a divorce, but he took his wedding ring off.
That's a really
it's unclear because I can't hear it.
Okay,
but he walked over to the key bowl and took his wedding ring off and then put it in the bowl and then walked over to his kid who was sitting and crying in his room and then gave him a hug. And then it said First 5 California. Entirely unclear what the plot of that commercial is.
Okay.
But I just thought I needed to let everybody know that they've got cool stuff happening on Telemundo.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It'll forever be a mystery what happened to that man's wife. Or husband. You don't even know.
It's not.
You homophobe.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you homo. Right. Whatever John said. Look, I'm not always right when I say that we need to bring back slurs, and I can acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But we should bring back homo because it's really
Homo's a good one. Homo's a really good one.
Because it's so goofy.
Yeah. Are y'all excited about Project Helix? I know y'all been. It's on the tip of your lips.
I keep talking about Helix
every day.
Yeah. Every day. Mm-hmm.
I don't. Yeah. It's just so whatever.
It doesn't exist.
Did you see? We're going to group all these things together so I can say the disclaimer just once, bookending each time. Did y'all see anything at that Xbox showcase? Y'all were like, oh,
no, I didn't watch it. I just know that one of our colleagues had a point. So the Xbox party was at the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences Museum, which is on Miracle.
And you know
Mile.
what's crazy, Nikki? I didn't get an invite to that. Do you think it was lost in the mail or?
Yeah, Asha probably
they pulled it out of the mail.
Okay,
yeah.
They pulled it out of the mail.
Yeah, Asha couldn't. Mm-hmm. She couldn't find it. Okay. They were scheduling people's appointments across the city of Los Angeles. Like Miracle Mile, which is where that museum is not close to downtown LA where SGF is, and everybody is sleeping and staying.
Correct.
They were giving people up to a $150 total Uber credit, regardless of how long they were on campus on their campus for. I know multiple people who were there for literally 20 minutes to go see a Spyro, for example. And then they had to go because they didn't have any other appointments. So they went over there to watch a hands-off demo of Spyro for 20 minutes and then they left.
Right.
And they paid Uber $150 per person that was there. That was the voucher credit that everybody got. And I'm sure people have seen the extravagance of that party and of that event. You don't rent out that venue and not do nice shit with it because it comes with the building when you rent it. And it is not a cheap building. It's a brand new space in LA. I know for a fact that it is not a cheap building. So then to have the other shoe drop of all of this is crazy, but it makes sense when you think about it this way. They don't care. So who gives a shit? So who gives a shit? Like, it doesn't matter.
They don't care.
And that's why I'm kind of like, like, I guess it is kind of worthwhile to continue to talk about Xbox because it is, on paper, a major player, historically a major player. But this feels like talking about, like, it feels like talking about the Baltimore Orioles every week. Do you know what I mean? Like, they are a Major League Baseball team. They do have Major League Baseball players. Some of them you might have heard of before. Mm-hmm. And some of them may have accomplished stuff in the past. Mm-hmm. But they don't fucking matter, right? Like, they don't matter.
You can go down to the Rockies.
But the Rockies actually maybe is a better pull, Lotus, because they have the institution physically. The building is more famous than the team itself is.
Yes.
The Rockies is a great pull,
and they will never
Lotus.
Leave because they...
Exactly.
Where else are you going to go? You're going to keep showing up to the games.
Yes.
Right.
The Orioles...
Because you're in the middle of fucking
might go somewhere
Colorado.
Else. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, I can't... It doesn't fucking matter anymore. It's so clear that they are just waiting to cash out. In 3.5 years, we will be like, wow, can you believe that Halo is on the PlayStation again somehow? You know what I mean? Like, it's not going like this. The news cycle is going to repeat, and Jeff Bezos is going to walk out on stage in an Xbox jacket, and everyone is going to be.
This will all be chunked apart in 5 years.
No, like there's no
separate.
exactly. Like it'll be different. Like someone bizarre is going to end up owning the Gears of War franchise, which is like so funny to me every time. Well, right now, like the idea that they are treating Gears of War as like their like fucking crown right now is like,
it is so unbelievably telling.
Yeah. Like it's a nothing franchise.
It's perfect.
It is a completely nothing franchise.
It's one of the stupidest franchises we've ever fucking made famous. I can't believe there have been as many games as there have been in that franchise. It's unbelievable.
Sorry,
there's more emotion in there's more emotion in whatever commercial Niki was talking about the ring and the bowl and the crying kid. There's more real, genuine emotion in Niki describing that to me than there is in Gears of War.
Like it's whatever. They don't have anything.
No,
they bought, like, again, no shade to the Ninja Theory folks, but you've not made good video games. But like, you know, like the direction.
No shade, but you haven't done anything to earn any of the things that you've done.
Like I can't say kind things about the company that made Bleeding Edge.
I agree with you.
You know,
I agree. I know.
I don't know. Whatever.
Persona 6 is coming out. Anyway, go to nogamesforgenocide.com. Learn more about the BDS boycott and Microsoft and Xbox's continued role in the genocide in Gaza.
When does this game
You can sign
start?
a pledge. You can sign a pledge at 8 o'clock Central Time. Okay. You can sign a pledge right now. Put your name on it. The three of us did. And you can too. A lot of people who haven't. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying our names are on it. That's all.
I'm just saying.
Our names are on it. A lot of people's names aren't.
It would be different if the games were good, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I do. Like, I actually think it would be different, and I think it would be like...
What do you mean? Do you think that they would feel pressure to actually change things if the games were good, or that we would just be complicit in what? Both. Okay.
I think it's both.
Okay.
I think they would feel more pressure to get their shit together.
I kind of agree with you. I do agree with that.
And also, I think the space would feel more like more obligation
galvanized?
To do something about it. Yes, if the video games were good.
Yeah.
But they aren't.
There's a lot of apathy because these games aren't good.
And the one good game that they have released is Forza Horizon 6, which is like, it's like the rest of them.
It's like the rest
you
of
know?
them.
So it's not even like it's doing anything new. They pulled the Japan like fucking
ripcord. And what are they going to do with 7?
Exactly,
Japan
right? So it's
2?
like, yeah, no, right? So it's like,
China.
what else do you have?
China. Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, what do you have? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's why they got to get that sale when they're 3 years into the development of Forza Horizon 7.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, folks, because Niki brought it up again, I've got to say, go to nogamesforgenocide.com. Put your name on the pledge. 3 of us did. Fuck. All right. Niki's showing us their Xbox Series S. Go to nogamesforgenocide.com. Sign the pledge right now. And you can add your... Okay, Niki's put... Okay, now I'll put up the ticker. All right.
We got the ticker.
He's only up the Xbox Series X. Go to nogamesforgenocide.com. Sign your name to the pledge right now. Make your voice heard.
I don't have anything else. No more problems.
All right.
This thing's so fucking heavy.
It's really heavy. I moved it the other day off my desk, and it's heavy. Yeah.
Blowing the dust off.
I'm trying to figure out if it is should I sell it, or is it better kept in my possession? You know?
For 20 years when it becomes a relic and you can give it to the VGHF?
Yeah. Like, because I'm going to be the only one that has one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are only 6 that have been sold, so.
I mean, like, if you need the money, then sell it.
Need the money.
Well.
But I was about to say it's never going to be worth as much as it is now, but that categorically
that's not how video games are working right now. Right. Yeah. These are now investment pieces.
Yeah, you're going to have to sell it to a scrapper like Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We do have other stories besides that.
Name one.
Let's talk about SGF Week cleanup. We had the Sony State of Play, which we didn't talk about at all last time. We also had a Nintendo Direct. We also had some things that I think we have talked about or have talked about when we were super tired or whatever that might be worth mentioning again. But first, I think you should go to dialedindie.net, which is a website run by our own Lotus. You went through all 29 showcases, Lotus. That's crazy.
Get a job.
You do that?
Well, because I have a spectacular ability to watch and listen to things at 3 or 4x with no loss,
no data
intake.
loss.
Yeah, no data loss.
Especially because the trend right now is action roguelikes, and I don't give a fuck, so I can just skip them.
I know. It's so true.
Name one.
You got 50 games in this roundup. Any of them that you would like to just point out very specifically? Shout out any of these.
I'm probably I am very excited for In the Drift. It got like a little spot at the Wholesome Direct. One of the co-creators of Sable, and then a musician I really like called Larissa Okada is doing the soundtrack. I assume in a similar way to the way that Japanese Breakfast did the soundtrack for Sable. So doing like the trailer and then doing the actual OST as well. Really liked a game I saw called Lost and Found, made by a Filipino dev that has just like, it's like a kind of detective-y adventure game where you're part of the Lost and Found office. I don't know. And you try to reunite people with their stuff and make sure that the right stuff goes to the right people. And it just looks great. I think I name dropped
really cool
Gumball, Amazing World of Gumball from Cartoon Network. If anyone's familiar, just pixel art and 2D stuff and voxel stuff and 3D models, but also 3D kind of claymation stuff and just blocks and just whatever. Those are the 2 of the big ones. Also, you could just watch the Thinky Direct. You can just watch that whole one straight through if you want. If you like puzzle games, even a little, just watch that whole thing.
Some fun stuff.
Go to dialedindie.net right now as of this recording. It's the first post that's going to be in that list. So go read it. It's really good.
Get in there.
Every single one of those things that has a trailer is also posted on this post. So it's a good place to see a bunch of trailers for games that you might have missed. Let's talk about this Nintendo Direct very briefly. I think we knew that there was an Ocarina of Time remake coming. They did a very short teaser trailer, and I don't know why they're making this. Yeah. Aside from just like, we can make
bored.
Money.
Yeah, they're bored.
Why are they? This does. Maybe this is my prevailing concern. Why are they bored?
How are they bored? When will you wear wigs?
When will you wear wigs? Yeah, I don't understand why they're bored.
Well,
that scares me a little bit.
I mean, like, whatever. You know. Like,
no, I don't know. I don't know.
I think they're in a period where they're gonna mail it in. They're trying to mail it in. Here's why. Because people can't afford to buy the fucking shit anyway. So you do have to kind of serve the people who have already bought the thing. You're not going to like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna.
I hear, like, I understand. Just maybe set the table of this conversation. I understand that I am probably on the outside looking in on this, where I go, I do not need an Ocarina of Time remake. I don't think the Ocarina of Time is a game that is actually aged particularly well. I don't think it's one of the better ones of these. So I don't have, it's weird. I have like nostalgia goggles for that game, but I also am also like, it's been fucking aped so many times that I don't understand why we're doing this. So I am on the outside looking in, but I'm like, I still kind of don't get it in that sense.
I think there's one of two ways this goes. And I feel like it just might be slightly too early to pass any judgment. Well, to pass any judgment other than the fact on it, right? Would like not to give Nintendo the benefit of the doubt, but either this is we just put it in Unreal, quote unquote. It's not Unreal, but whatever. And it's the same game. It looks different. Or they do it's a Resident Evil style remake where they are getting in the bones of it and they are redoing the video game, and it just so happens to also be called Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Right. Okay.
I would like to think that it is the second one.
I would like to think that too.
Because it has been...
We were just introduced to a Star Fox game that is just the Nintendo 64 version. According to them, it may come out and we find out it's got some shit going on to it. But it's
they always do small weird things for no reason.
Small weird things, maybe. Yeah.
But this feels... They would have... I don't know. Fucking, I don't know.
You're done with that one.
I don't know, dude. Fuck, we gotta wait.
I love watching Niki's battery run out.
We gotta wait. We gotta fucking wait. What's the point?
You don't you think that they got something up their sleeve on this one?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
why are they bored?
Well, it's like,
why are they bored? Why are they bored? Why are they bored? They just made Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
This is what happens when John doesn't get another 3D Mario after 10 years.
Why are they bored? But I'm telling you, that's kind of what it is.
It's different
guys, but why are they bored?
It's because they burned down and up in the same game.
Okay.
In Tears of the Kingdom, it's got up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If they just had up in Tears of the Kingdom, then the third one could have been down.
Okay.
But they burned both of them, so they were like, fuck.
They burned both. What
do we do? They burned
both, and can I say, they half-assed both.
Instead of whole-assing one.
They should have whole-assed one.
But whatever, what can you do?
I mean, is it just like because they're bored? They have too many studios now because they keep buying them for some reason. They have too many studios, not enough ideas. Is this part of the whole Super Mario Galaxy push, which is like kids don't get attached to franchises anymore because the games take too long to come out, except for Pokemon, which comes out every fucking year.
Yeah.
Not this time.
Not the mainline Pokemon.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Next year.
It'll be like me circa 2016 when I say, why are they making Rogue One?
Why are they?
Okay, well, because that flick fucking rocks, Lotus.
For 30 minutes at the end.
No, the whole time it rocks. There's that part where they close the whole thing rocks. There's that. Well, okay, shut up. There's the part where they have the portal open, okay, to get onto the planet, and then they close the fucking portal, and a bunch of ships get stuck in the middle, and they all explode. That's crazy.
Right.
And then they've already committed at the end of the movie, like towards the end of the movie, where they're all going to attack. Then there's the part where the guy hits that other guy with his big stick, but it's not a lightsaber. Then there's the part, the island planet is sick as hell.
Yeah.
It's just a cool setting. There's a liberal usage of the siren noise that everyone knows and loves. That's right. It's got woman in it. That's right, Lotus. It has woman main character in it.
It's got so much woman in it. They had one woman pretend to be another woman.
That's true. It passes the Bechdel test multiple times.
It's true.
Ooh.
You know, multiple times.
That flick's good.
Yeah. Any women talking to each other in a Star Wars movie is naturally going to pass the Bechdel test because it's never about sex. Because no one in Star Wars is having sex.
Yeah, but here's the thing, John. Does that happen in that movie? Because I was referring to Carrie Fisher's daughter pretending to be her and then getting her deep fake face put over her.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think those actually pass the test.
I don't think there's very many female characters at all. But you can see young Mon Mothma.
Smash.
Yeah, to be honest.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know.
Any of them.
Yeah, it's true.
Whatever.
Any of them. Whatever. Right. I don't understand why they're bored, but fine, whatever. We got a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. Boy,
and on that, I'm gonna go.
I fucking hate these games. I hate them.
Tetsuya Nomura emerges from the depths of hell to work his devil magic.
I can't believe these games are still getting made. I can't fucking believe it. These games play like dirt. This game looks like absolute fucking garbage from a toilet. I half my timeline is very excited about this.
I understand the vibes of it so well and why people would be attached to Kingdom Hearts based on the vibes. And not even the vibes of like Disney and Final Fantasy are here, but like just the fundamental aesthetic and kind of fun anime power friendship, guys hitting each other with swords of it. But 4 doesn't look like that. And it seems like every like true Kingdom Hearts lifelong fan I know was scorned so badly by 3 that they're like done. So I don't know.
I'm telling you, a lot of people seemed very excited about this in my view, but I also feel like I saw the same thing, Lotus, of people like playing 3 and were like, well, this wasn't very good.
If Nomura just can't put the game out, then people will forget. And the cycle of cope will begin anew.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's right.
I'd love for it to be good with his little shoes. Looks wrong.
With his little shoes. God, this game looks bad. Fuck, this looks bad. God, this looks fucking bad. This looks so bad. We also got Final Fantasy Resonance, which is it's based on a mobile gacha game, I believe, that is now being kind of stripped away of its gacha elements into a very standard experience on Switch 2. And also, I think other platforms as well, but it got its debut over on the Nintendo Direct. This has got some impressive pixel cutscenes that I've seen, but it's also an HD 2D game, Lotus. I don't like those.
No, you do not.
I don't. Do you like the way these look? It's okay if you do.
No.
Okay, right.
I also
it actually wasn't okay.
It wasn't going to be okay.
So you did pass.
I get to stay on the program now.
Yeah, you get to stay.
Not just today, but like long term.
Yeah, long term.
The thing is, like in my head, I can imagine how a nice one would look. I think the Dragon Quest 3 remake is the closest that they've gotten to looking good, but I still think it just feels like a weird decision. Like I didn't like Octopath when it came out.
No,
I mean I still don't like it because that's like I see how much effort that they put into some things looking nice, which almost makes it worse how bad the rest looks. Like especially doing the non kind of simple bitmap or simple pixel stages, the battle backgrounds next to Octopath's art look fucking awful. And I saw it doesn't help that game is just brown.
Mm-hmm. It's just a brown game.
Maybe they'll figure it out someday. I also think pixels just look nice, and you could just keep doing that. For me,
they do. You could just
for
keep
me,
doing that.
Pixel art's like pretty good. So
pixel art is pretty good. I'm also genuinely shocked that if you want to put together a retro Final Fantasy game, it would still be fairly cheap at this point to make it look like a PS1 game.
Yeah,
like
even just giving a little more pixels. You can move up to 16-bit, and I'm like, that might be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't really get it, but those were maybe the biggest announcements for me that came out of that Nintendo Direct.
Piku Niku 2? Was that the Nintendo Direct?
Piku Niku 2? Yeah, that was there.
That should be fun.
It should be fun. Yeah.
Are you done talking about?
Oh, we stopped talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, that's good.
But what do you think about it?
I'm happy for them.
You're happy for them? Okay.
As like anything that like creates kind of like an easily identifiable other, I kind of like and appreciate.
An easily identifiable archetype of user to ignore is what you like. Yeah. Okay.
That's really helpful for me.
Great. That's awesome. That's so great. All right. The Sony State of Play. Anything there from there? We got the God of War Laufey game.
Woman of War.
It's Deborah Ann Woll who? Folks, I don't
know who that is.
I like Deborah Ann Woll.
I don't know who that is, but I said if this wasn't so uncanny, I bet she's really hot.
Well, this was actually Lotus. This was the big Chud controversy. Is that a bunch of people were like, but she looks better in real life than she does in the game,
I'm sure she does.
They made her look a little bit different in this game, which is like, yeah. Why wouldn't you? I think people got used to like the voice actors looking exactly like. I'm not saying Deborah Wilson is to blame for this, but when Deborah Wilson is in a video game, it looks like Deborah Wilson, and it's been like that for like 5 games. Not her fault. She's a very distinct looking person, and so I think people are like, well, let's just make it look like Deborah Wilson because it's like Deborah Wilson looks cool as fuck, so let's put Deborah Wilson in the game. But I think that's a trend that didn't necessarily have to hold. And so these idiots have been like, well, yeah, but Deborah Ann Woll's doing her voice. Why didn't she just look like Deborah Ann Woll? And it's like, well, she kind of looks like Deborah Ann Woll, but not totally.
I foolishly thought her not looking like her was the fault of the way that the game looks, which is
Lotus,
not quite right.
I can't tell if that's true. Right?
That's what I can't tell. Even small things like small details, like the way that your eyelids like go in the middle and stuff. That little fold looks weird. The hair, we gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop doing the crystal dynamics thing and just give them the hair. Like even in the cutscenes that they showed, she looks much worse than Kratos because Kratos is a character who is designed to work at any poly count. And his entire face and lip sync is covered by a giant beard. And he also doesn't have hair on his head. And also his skin is white, like white, not Caucasian white. So when you put like a real and especially beautiful human person in the game,
it's not going to
there's some
like
issues.
That.
We had to leave to go somewhere, but we were watching this just before we left. The howls that escaped this very living room when she did her double jump, looking like a real human woman.
Yeah.
It's strange.
It's odd.
It's odd. It's so
there's some odd choices made here.
A few, some might say.
Yeah, few choices. She's dead. The character. She's going into the afterlife where all the gods have a fucking free for all, vying for some sort of power in this after state.
Her crystals.
She's not dead.
You think she's not dead?
She's just not dead. She's gonna fucking come back. She's gonna hug her husband and her fucking kid at the end of the fucking video game. What are you talking about? What are we doing? What's going on?
No, what?
Niki's in what we call the Valorant mood today. Niki's playing Valorant.
I gotta say, distinctly different. Distinctly different.
What other game would you use to describe your mood?
I still don't understand this. How do you get the fucking holes in it? How do you get the holes in it? You cut it with this.
I actually used to work at a waffle fry factory, and I shot.
Why didn't you fucking say anything?
Well, I shot the holes in one by one when I worked there.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. What kind of time did you get on that? On one potato? Like, what's your record?
The thing is, you put them in a row the same way you do when you slice them. So per potato,
you stack them up.
Yeah.
But do you have a gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
My RP.
How many can that go through? How many potatoes can that go through?
Like 9. I'm sure they've been able to push it to 10 by now.
Yeah.
You think the technology's got?
Gun tech is developing.
Gun tech.
The APM that these kids have nowadays. You got to build tech that can handle it.
Yeah. By the way, folks, big week for Warrens. I mean, we got Tom Warren over at The Verge. We got John Warren sitting here on this show. Mark Warren, senior staff writer over at Rock Paper Shotgun, talking about let's put a button on this story. The Tupac Shakur of it all, of Stranger Than Heaven. RGG has said, hey, we just want to explore what Tupac Shakur's life would have been like if he had just kind of,
what if Seinfeld was today?
Not died. Right.
If he hadn't died in the 1960s?
Yeah, when he was alive.
Yeah, Tupac Shakur.
When he was alive for Stranger Than Heaven, which is set in the 1960s.
I don't understand that. Yeah, I mean, all like the Rock Paper Shot. Mark Warren said it later in this piece. Let me find it. How is a game set at various points in 20th century Japanese history, all of which are prior to Tupac's birth in 1971, the ideal place to try and dig into what could have been in 2026? No one can really say. The digging into the story does sure make it seem like Snoop Dogg said, well, we got to get Tupac to come along, and it's just not really, just kind of looking at the money of it all and going,
wait,
whatever.
You're saying that Snoop Dogg was just looking at the money of it all? And
I am, and I hope that's not a controversial
That's
statement.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're gonna do it. It's like
they're gonna do it.
They're gonna do it. That, and they've obviously they've already done it.
There was a small window where I have to go. I have to admit, I was like, this went so bad. I wonder if they back off. And then now it's been about a week, and it's like they're not gonna back off. Of this.
I don't
think there was ever a window where they were gonna. He's in the fucking game.
Yeah, also to be super blunt, they're a Japanese company, and I don't think they care.
They don't give a shit. No, exactly. They don't care. Whatever.
They wouldn't even pretend to care. They didn't even pretend to care enough to make him not look like a corpse still. His skin is gray.
Yes. They don't know how. It doesn't like it. What they're gonna just do it. Kind of actually on this one, I'm like, whatever, who cares? I actually do not think I can get mad about it because they've already done it, and B, they're gonna keep doing it.
What Niki is saying is there's nothing you can do about anything.
On this specifically, no. There isn't. There isn't actually anything we could do about this one.
I think it would be funny if they keep having to answer these questions.
They're not going to. The fucking news, the beat's gonna go away. The game's gonna come out, and does the game come out this year or next year? No one knows. The game's gonna come out.
Have a date?
I don't even think so. Whenever the game comes out, the game will come out, and then everyone. What we're gonna get is everyone's gonna be like, well, actually, the voice actor who played Tupac actually did a really good job, if you think about it, and that's going to be the prevailing conversation.
Think about it.
Yeah, like if you think about it, considering all of the aspects and considering how much hate that he probably had when he stepped into the role, actually, he did a really good job. and then it's going to be nominated for best RPG of the year, and then it might win a couple. Like it doesn't. Yeah. Whatever.
They've confirmed they will not be using generative AI to replicate either Tupac Shakur or Bunta Sugawara's.
The other dead guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the other dead guy.
It was really hard for them. They wanted to.
It was really hard for them.
They wanted
it's just to. Like, imagine that's where you draw the line. It's like, should we exhume this dead black guy? Yeah, for sure. We got to get a different black guy because they're all the same to talk out of his mouth, though. Like, what?
Who do you think does it?
It doesn't matter.
I understand. It doesn't matter. Do you think it's Jafar Jackson, though?
3-Pac Shakur.
3-Pac? X-Pac? What about X-Pac?
X-Pac. That would be pretty good. Yo, if they got X, I might turn around. If they got X-Pac to do it, I might be back in.
Sean Waltman as Tupac Shakur. All right, we are moving on to PlayerUnknown is announcing a studio restructure. Says that PlayerUnknown, the person, has reached the limits of how far he can fund its current iteration.
Aren't they owned by Crafton? Why is he still on the hook?
I don't know. They probably were like, I don't know.
I believe he has a more generous deal than someone would normally have, especially because the reason that Crafton has that money is because they invested in PUBG really early. Well, really early for a company. Yeah, maybe doing the project way back thing for like 10 years with no kind of idea was not smart.
Where's that single player game? Is that what do you remember that?
Yeah.
Where is it? It's coming, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what's it called?
Is Project Wayback not the single player one?
I think is that a survival?
It's the one with the infinitely generating Pacific Northwest. And then I don't remember what else, but I thought it was single player.
Wait.
Yeah, well, we've got Artemis, which is a large scale world technology, and then there's Prologue, which is Prologue
that is the
go
single
way
player
back,
one.
which is
Prologue way back, not Project. My bad.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
Okay. Whatever.
And it's Final Form Melba.
That's at the end. That's the engine.
That's the team, I believe, the team that made the engine. Oh. Melba is expected to be capable of generating planet-sized worlds at scale, with machine learning systems doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Go Way Back can be considered a first glimpse of what the studio's tech can do, incorporating some impressive procedural generation into its gameplay loop.
So they just made an infinite walking sim, is what they did.
They made an infinite walking sim.
With the plans to add the game later.
Oh, for sure.
Just open Minecraft, I think
is correct. Go play Minecraft.
Just go play Minecraft.
Download every texture pack you can find, put them all in the same folder, and we'll just start walking.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a better time.
Hit the bricks. By the way, the RPG Maker web forum is closing because they're transitioning to a new platform operated by Gacha Games Incorporated. The RPG Maker web forum will close on December 11th, 2026, and move into a different space, becoming what is the RPG Maker Guild. It's the new RPG Maker forum operated by Gacha Games. This is apparently a big deal to this community.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah, it's a big thing.
I can't think of a comparison. RPG Maker is an extreme amateur engine. It's been around, that forum has been around for
a long time.
I want to say 20 years. That feels insane, though. That feels like too large of a number.
2010 is the first published date on this website.
Okay, so we'll say 16 years. Mm-hmm. RPG Maker has been around, I believe, since publicly available since 2001, somewhere in the 1999 to 2002 range. Huh?
Pre or post?
For my post?
Pre or post?
Or post.
Probably pre.
Okay. Statistically speaking, usually it is pre.
Just
because when in the year it. Yeah. Month 9. Yeah.
Unless the RPG Maker people got real like frisky.
they really leaned in.
They were like, you know what would hit right now as they clear up the rubble? Making our own RPG.
Making our own RPG engine. So it's an extreme amateur thing that is just for people fucking doujin circles and just people who just would like to make a game really quick, which means it's more important that there is a forum for people to say, hello, I don't know how this works. Because also, despite RPG Maker being for amateurs, it's not that intuitive, especially certain older versions compared to like MV and MZ. It's also similar to like the Pico 8 forum, the Pico 8 BBS, which we mentioned a couple episodes ago, where people post the games. Yeah. So there's a lot of games that are only on there and assets that are only on there. And it is unusual to be like, hi guys, so you have like 5 days to, if you want to make an account ever again. And then at the end of the year, we're deleting everything forever.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Why?
Because we want to make a new exactly this. And so after we delete 16-ish years of your data, don't you trust us to come to our new forum?
Yes.
And also presume, that's so awesome. So I would also love if you kept buying the new versions of RPG Maker that people don't like instead of buying RPG Maker MZ for $2.99 on sale and then never giving us any money ever again. Because that sounds good to me. The twist of it is like presumably why they're doing this. Also, for the record, Gacha Games is a subsidiary of Kadokawa. Just saying. Just an important
Didn't they get rid of Nuge? Who owns New Japan?
That hurt my neck.
Is that a different company?
It could always be a Kadokawa subsidiary, like everything fucking is.
It was. Hold on. Fuck. Keep talking.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I mean, ostensibly, the reason that they're doing this, other than I'm sure some stupid, very small financial line of it costs a lot of money to keep all these assets up on our dime.
Right.
Is that if you get rid of all of this and all the resources that one would use to make a game in RPG Maker 02, which people still do, or MV or MZ, which are the popular ones, then you'll have to go to the next one. Because also RPG Maker doesn't really have documentation. That's like another important note. I'm sure it does.
Is that helpful for an engine?
Well,
like, do you want documentation?
Well, let me ask you this, Niki. Do you think Unreal Engine 5 has been going well?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It clearly doesn't matter.
It clearly doesn't matter. It's never mattered.
They're making a fourth Kingdom Hearts. Like, clearly it doesn't fucking matter.
And they don't even have like a... They're
not even doing anything. No, there's no internal wiki. And also, they aren't even doing anything to Unreal Engine. They're just making the game in it. Just base assets all the way down.
Did Kadokawa own Bushiroad? I don't think they did.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
TB Asahi bought New Japan recently.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't think Kadokawa. But Kadokawa does own like 70% of FromSoft.
Yes.
FromSoft. And then Sony owns the other chunk.
Yeah, and then they also own Spike Chun Soft and some other games related things, but they also own Gacha Games, correct?
Yeah, okay. And I would say Kadokawa is probably known for like manga and anime more than games, but
they are
naturally they also be doing games, especially now. Yeah. So yeah, it's so I'd say it's bad.
Yeah,
personally.
Well, I mean, I disagree, obviously, but
yeah, right.
I mean, that's neither. It's one of our famous Lotus and Niki disagreements that we have on this program.
Yeah, y'all are going at it.
Vehement denial.
Gotta separate y'all a lot. But yeah, when you go read the FAQ for this, it's like you're getting nuked.
Yeah.
Your private messages are getting deleted. Every image you've ever posted. You cannot take your current account and move it into a new account. There's no kind of quality of life. This is the end of the line in December, and you'll be gone. So you got to back everything up manually. And
is some money better than no money in Japan?
Because it's different over there.
Yeah.
It is different.
But is that part the same? Where like having some money is better than having
some
no money?
is better than no money. Well, it kind of depends on your philosophy, but yes, I would say normal. Yes.
Okay.
That's what one would think. Also, like personally, if I made an updated new version of my product every few years and people were still using the one from 20 years ago, I would maybe like try to like think about that.
Yeah,
harder.
Look inside perhaps.
Maybe look within. And ask myself, maybe there's a way that I could. What's all this said? Maybe there's a way that I could use this knowledge to make money.
Yeah.
No, I think I'll just put. Gosh, did they do the thing where you can integrate Claude with a plugin? Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, that feels right.
I mean, Game Maker definitely did. I feel like they did with the latest RPG Maker too, but I'll look it up.
Team 17 is laying off a couple people in their PR and marketing department. Team 17, they're the publisher behind games like Overcooked, Yooka-Laylee, Yoku's Island Express, Blasphemous 2.
Was a Chat GPT plugin, pardon me.
Oh, different.
Excuse me. What the Golf, they have let go of 2 people over on their team. It says, quote, following a review of our business operations, we made changes to our marketing communication structure. We would like to thank the colleagues affected by for their contribution to Team 17.
Can I
and
ask
the support they provided for our games?
I have a real question.
Okay. Yeah, what's your real question?
Is it a layoff if only 2 people lose their jobs? Like, and this is not me being crass. Like, I'm actually trying to figure out.
Probably not. But they are cutting the whole department, which is maybe why it counts as like they're saying this department is gone.
Right.
Like forever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they're not saying fuck these 2 specific people. They're saying fuck this department.
Yeah, fuck the department.
We don't need this anymore.
Yeah, it's just because it's like
our CEO could do this. Our CEO who looks like the lady that sings What's Up? Say, hey, yeah. That one.
What?
Yeah, she just decided she could do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Too bad.
Sorry.
Anyway. Sorry to those people. We apologize. They also made Dredge. I forgot about Dredge. Dredge, by the way, is...
And Worms.
Yeah, Dredge is influencing, I would say, about 7 games that I saw at SGF this week. So
none of them are as good.
Congrats to Dredge for starting that whole thing off.
I'm sure that movie will come out any day now.
Any day now. Another game that we know is coming out relatively soon is Crazy Taxi. By the way, they're using generative AI in this thing. And how are they using it? Well, they're using it to... for their artists to ideate on different ideas. And then if they like the idea, they go and they make real art out of it. And then, I guess, put it in the game. I want to very, specifically separate some ideas here. Mm-hmm. One is that there is an art team that works at Crazy Taxi right now that was probably given an ultimatum that was basically like, you need to put AI into your processes or we're going to cut this whole department. And they were like, well, we should put it at the front end instead of the back end. And so that's what we're doing. So that the CEO can tick a box and go to his shareholders and say, every single element of our departments is being touched by AI in some way. Okay. So I don't begrudge that art team for doing this necessarily, because it's a mandate, almost certainly, that's being hoisted onto them. But the company is still making a really bad choice and trying to get away with it. And also, I would say, testing the waters of how people are reacting to this and feeling about it and going, maybe it is okay that we can do this and get away with it with the press. And I don't know. I'm bummed out about it. Not that I was that excited about this game to begin with. Doesn't really matter, but
I just wouldn't do that.
I simply wouldn't do that if it were me. I just wouldn't.
I think generative AI made this
No
one's actually told me how this works yet.
Yeah, no, it was Lotus. Why are you being
Everyone's
Lotus?
lying. Everyone's lying about this to me, and I think generative AI made waffle fries.
Don't even worry about it. I just wouldn't do it. But also, I think to John's point, like every workplace is you gotta. So
a year and a half ago, I thought it was silly when people were saying that this is inevitable and it's just like a thing that everyone is doing. But I don't think it is inevitable in the sense that we have to accept it. But I do think it is. I do think it is ubiquitous.
Yeah,
it is inevitable because a lot of people are not very bright.
Yes. But the people who are not very bright are the people who sign the smart people's checks. So the smart people do, if they want to continue to get checks get signed, have to play the stupid game for stupid people in order to continue to feed their families, which is not indicative of any sort of round shape that inflates. Personally, to me, I don't really see any analogs there. Because I know that I still go to pets.com every single day.
Every single day. Every single day. There's no bubble.
No.
Why would there be?
Who said that?
Who said that?
No one said that. I don't know why I said it, but
yeah, that's really weird.
I like bubbles though.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Team 17 cut PR and marketing. Do you think they might want to go get a job at GOG, kind of improving the processes?
Well, it must be easy.
I mean, it's not this hard.
Not a lot of people have made it so difficult.
It's not this hard.
No. Shouts to Mark Warren's second appearance on the show. The Warrens are taking over, baby. and also, hey, go watch Widow's Bay. Lots of Warrens in that show. Okay. Entire lineage of Warrens on the island, which is very great. So Warrens are in right now.
Where is watch Widow Bay?
Widow's Bay is on Apple TV. Oh. And it is my favorite television show of the year.
Is it a goof?
That's what I hear.
It is a scarum, but Niki, I don't think it would. No.
It's like a black comedy, right?
I don't think it would scare you. I don't think it would scare you. It's a comedy.
Is it?
It is a comedy horror. Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe
it's very funny.
I have it for.
You should give it a shot.
Formula One. So
yeah, you should give it a shot. It's very, very good. But GOG sent a promotional email with the subject line that featured some runes, quote unquote runes, that did just look like SS lightning bolts.
Because they were. So importantly.
So importantly, Lotus, thank you. They just were. That's all that they were.
They just were.
That's just all they were. It was a promotional email for a game called The End of the Sun, which is a Polish-made action adventure game set in an old Slavic fantasy world. The email did contain the Nazi German SS symbol as well as the Slavic sun rune, which had been used to the game's developers as part of the logo until they received feedback that it's associated with Nazism in other parts of the world. GOG sent out an apology email saying that they stopped the send out once they realized the issue. So about half the subscriber base did not receive it. But also, quote, we didn't port the feedback from our German QA to other languages.
Is that important?
Fucking,
you need that.
If I'm doing a fucking round robin of just kind of groups that are kind of checking that stuff, I'd be like, by the way, we put some symbols in this one. Germany. How do you feel about that?
And they said, hey,
we don't like these ones.
And they didn't even send the email to Germany. It's bad enough that they said, okay, if your location is Germany, we're just not going to send the email. Everyone else is fine, though.
Everyone else is fine. An anonymous GOG rep took to the company's official Reddit account to say some pretty wacky shit, including, quote, this was noticed before distribution and out of respect for local sensitivities, which is fucking crazy. The material was not sent to the German community. As a poll, I do not believe that symbols with a history spanning more than 1,000 years should be defined solely by their misuse in the modern history. And as others have pointed out,
it's a lot of words.
A single sun rune would be more identifiably pagan, but GOG used the variant using them side by side, which is due to a Unicode related human error, allegedly.
No, it's not. We gotta stop using runes.
You gotta stop using runes.
We're past runes.
This couldn't more obviously have been on purpose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because truly and seriously, if you are a guy at GOG who sends out the email and you are like, oh, it's a Slavic game and they have runes like as part of the game because there's magic and stuff and it's a pagan setting, I'll put some runes in the thing. Even if you accidentally use the one that has been modified to be the Nazi one, why are there two of them?
Why are there two of them? Also,
right next to each other?
why are you Googling Unicode runes? Stop. Stop. You don't need to. Like, it's the least plausible lie on the fucking planet. Just, you already knew what the code was. You already knew what numbers you had to press after clicking alt. Like, just be like, yeah, you got us. Yeah. I, for one, am shocked that GOG was racist in a new way. Personally, what a fucking shock!
No, but you're right. You're right, though. Like this, I think the only real satisfying way this could have been dealt with is like, oh, the person that put the SS runes in the email, they got fired.
Yeah, they've been fired.
They've been fired, and we're going to put a new review process in place. And sorry about that.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
It's like the only thing that they could have done.
And you know what? It is also the one where you would be like, damn, that is crazy. Sometimes you work with crazy people. Like you would like GOG would actually be able to be like, damn, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
See ya. Yeah. And then everyone would be like, damn, no, that fucking sucks. But it was the behavior of that one guy. Yeah. But no, German localization said this is wrong. And then everyone else said, nah, it's chill.
You're right. When you are hiring for a job, your first instinct is to not ask someone, hey, are you going to put SS lightning bolts in an email subject? You're not really
You're not asking that.
So when someone does it, you go, whoa, that's really nuts. I can't believe that happened. You're definitely fired.
Also, because to the best of my knowledge, the rest of the email is normal. It's just the
email's normal.
Exactly. Yeah. Which is the part that people see. So it's like, well, we could just...
Yeah, this is only 5% like I don't know, better than if you had just put a swastika in it and been like, well, yeah, but in other cultures this means peace. It's like this, we're only like a fraction away from that. Yeah. I mean, it's like it's not that far. The game's developers did post a lengthy apology and explanation, including commenting on GOG's Reddit reply, explaining why they initially had the Sun Rune logo, why they changed it, and some of the connections between old Slavic runes and Nazism, which are in the game as historical factoids, which is like, again, like kind of a different thing. If you're making a connection in the story, it's like a different thing. But if you're sending out a fucking email...
Because also, to be so clear, GOG put out the email, not the developers, which are just two random fucking people.
Yeah, two guys
who made the video game. So when they were making the game, they got feedback, or I think this actually after the game came out, because it didn't like have a lot of attention before it had come out. Some Russian and German games websites were like, hey, we're not going to review this. And they were like, why? Mm-hmm. And they said, well, so this like sun symbol that you use, it's kind of a no-go. And they went, well, okay, we'll change it on everything then. Are fucking bad. Because they knew about everything else. You think this is a horse's? No.
Yeah, it's not.
I think it's a little bit too complex.
Yeah, no, it is. You know what?
It's a little Palpatine.
There's too many layers here for it to be a horse's. Horses was this year. Do you ever think about that?
Horses was this year. That's crazy.
It wasn't.
Horses was last year.
Yeah, it wasn't. He fucking took it though. Like
with enough time I could have been gaslit.
No. I had to do the math. I had to do the math on how much time has passed this year. Mm-hmm. It wasn't this year.
It wasn't. Got him.
It was close though. The last posted piece that we had about horses
the end of the year
was December 11th.
Yeah.
So never forget December 11th. Ubisoft is closing their Winnipeg and Belgrade studios, and they're having more layoffs as a result. That's up to 380 roles being eliminated, which is really, really wild. Ubisoft Winnipeg was primarily tasked with developing company's proprietary Anvil and Snowdrop engines, which were used in Rainbow Six Siege and Immortals Phoenix Rising. Belgrade Studio has been working on PC releases like Ghost Recon Wildlands, Steep, The Crew 2, and Skull and Bones. Just one of the 84 studios that worked on Skull and Bones.
I think we worked on Skull and Bones.
The three of us are credited on Skull and Bones. Yeah, I think we worked on wild. It. Yeah. This is part of the broader restructuring program to be a more, quote, gamer-centric company. Move will also result in the company being reorganized into those houses that we talked about, I don't know, 2.5 months ago.
Years
Remember
ago.
those? The houses?
The creative houses.
It was a long time ago. There will also be a return to office mandate that we've talked about before. Requires all teams to work on site 5 days a week, so I'm sure that'll be fine. Ubisoft is they've canceled a number of projects. Yes, they've laid off a ton of people, and they're cutting roles, proposing redundancies across Paris, Toronto, Halifax, North Carolina, Sweden, Abu Dhabi, and other studios. Thanks to Chris Kerr over at Game Developer.
Probably you could get rid of the Abu Dhabi office, and then that would be fine. You'd be able to save the rest of them.
You think so?
The amount of money it must cost.
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody
to own an office and pay people an Abu Dhabi salary.
Yeah,
there's
like nobody is.
Winnipeg?
Yes.
Come on.
Belgrade?
Come on.
Like
come on.
Like no, nobody. Like actually, nobody is poor in Abu Dhabi. It's because you're slaves, so you're not making any money, or you're filthy fucking rich. So like. If you're looking for places to cut, just close. Also, what the fuck are they doing? Just close that one down, and you feed Belgrade for 6 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whatever.
Then how are they going to get bought?
How are they going to get bought?
By who?
Well, that was the plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe there's still someone left. Maybe there's a prince that we haven't heard about.
They were planning on getting the water from Skull and Bones. That's what they were looking for. And then they're like, we can't get water from digital.
No, the storage expansion spot is where the water is going to come out, is what they told us.
Come out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to wrap up with this story that, Lotus, your note on this is perfect.
That's all I have to say.
This is breaking news this week somehow. I don't understand how, and I'll get to why. I'm confused in a moment. But people are kind of latching on to the realization that Pokemon Go and the AI company Niantic Spatial have been using billions of real-world images captured by millions of players of Pokemon Go to develop navigation technologies for delivery robots and also possibly military drones.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, so you're saying that the GPS photo application that is owned...
That is free.
That is free, that is owned now by Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
Is being used for nefarious purposes.
Please, potentially. Possibly.
Next, you're going to tell me that Google Maps does the same.
Don't even fucking finish that sentence.
It's already done.
Talk about my beautiful Google Maps.
The thing that you're going to tell me after that is that the autonomous driving system that Google has put onto the streets that has more cameras than microphones on just everywhere that are constantly driving on the roads could be leveraged as some sort of mobile surveillance network.
Is digging into your skull.
Yeah, that's my bad.
You're a raving lunatic.
Yeah, sorry.
Niki Grayson.
I'm really sorry.
You're completely on one.
Yeah. And after that, you're going to tell us that GPS was a military application to begin with. And that'd be crazy.
The comprehensive positioning system aimed to integrate Niantic Spatial's visual positioning system. The comprehensive positioning system aimed to integrate Niantic Spatial's visual positioning system with a company Vantor's 3D terrain data and also Raptor software. These are all military companies that they're working with to develop this technology. This is not surprising. Like, yes, we have known for a long time that Ingress and Niantic and all of Niantic's properties, including Ingress and Pokemon Go, have been used for these purposes. But now, I guess, because more of these actual military companies are identifying themselves or being identified through other reporting, these connections are being more comprehensively made. You can go read the entire story over on Ars Technica. Jeremy Sue has a write-up that was posted on June 12th at 6 a.m. this morning. So, not surprising, but, fucking grotesque. Duh. Fuck. Duh. All right, we played some video games.
Mm-hmm.
Niki and I both played a game called Blood Dungeon. We did talk about it briefly on a podcast that should go up before this one goes up. It hasn't gone up yet because at the very last second, Niki said something I need to bleep, and I haven't done that yet.
Like, so, can we have Jordan's back? Can we have Jordan do it?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I just say a name I'm not supposed to.
Yeah. No. So. To be totally clear, makes total sense why I need to bleep it. I understand that. But when you did it and you said it while I was exhausted, was it the worst news you've ever told me?
Yeah, absolutely. Sure.
Yeah,
sure it was.
Yeah. It was really bad news.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not your fault. It's not your well, it is actually.
Well, it is though,
fault,
huh?
But
it's pretty explicitly my fault.
Yeah, it is. But it's not. I still.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I believe in you. Blood Dungeon is a game made by Messhoff.
Messhoff, yeah.
Jesus. Mark Essen is the solo dev that is working on this project. Messhoff makes other games as a collective, but Mark made or is making Blood Dungeon on his own. They made Nidhogg, which is a great game. And a classic of kind of that indie set from the early 2010s. Blood Dungeon is basically a 2D survival platformer. So think about like Vampire Survivors, but you're doing a bunch of jumping and also like wall climbing and running, which is kind of fun. I had a good time playing this for about 40 minutes at Summer Game Fest on a Steam Deck that was handed to me by some PR people. And I got to talk to Mark, who enjoyed talking about his influences and was free to talk about all of the ways that he felt like Vampire Survivors in particular started to turn off parts of his brain that he actually did not want to turn off while he plays games. And so he wanted to take those things and put them into Blood Dungeon. And I think he does that pretty effectively. What did you think about it, Niki?
The same. I don't think I have very much to say about it.
It's not a super. I will say it's not a super deep thing.
Yeah,
like it
is a game that I will, speaking honestly, receive code for, play for 2 hours, and say I get it, and then that'll probably be it. It will become someone else's next Vampire Survivors, but I don't think I play games like like that anymore.
I think I played with 3 characters, and I think my only real criticism of this game.
There is a little monkey.
They're cute. I mean, the art style is very cute. Yeah. The only thing is that and I might have just like picked some samey characters, but I did not really feel like I got I
had no idea what the difference between any of them
different play experience with the 3 characters I played.
But it is also the worst way to play one of those games.
Yes,
playing them standing playing it for
in an hour while someone is watching you do it.
It's the worst way to play one of those. So it's
the worst way to play any of these. Actually, at any of these events,
it's not bad. Hey,
I have no comment.
So I don't have you 3.
Yeah. There's a. Oh wait. Can I talk about this now? Maybe I can.
I don't really, John. I don't actually think we can talk about anything. for at least another week. The embargoes on this one are...
No, I can.
Oh, okay. Great.
No, I can.
What are you going to talk about?
I talk about Onimusha Way of the Sword. Onimusha Way of the Sword, I did play for an hour. This
really?
is... yeah.
Is that how long that demo was? Or sorry.
It was an hour demo. Yeah.
I left.
Why? You didn't like it?
Well, because I finished it.
Oh, okay. So I will say this. So Capcom gathered us all together to play Onimusha Way of the Sword. I think we started about 10 minutes late because we were I should not say what I was about to say. We were waiting on one specific person who will not be named to actually arrive and join that. And I will tell you two after this who that was.
Okay.
That person arrived and then they started a little bit late. We played through one mission of Onimusha Way of the Sword where you're basically going through, tell me if you've heard this before, going through a haunted village and destroying the demons that are corrupting this specific village.
Did you hear any music that went?
Yeah, sure did.
Sure did.
Okay.
How did you know? Were you there?
Sure did. Yeah. Did you
I
play
just
it?
love Japan.
You just love Japan.
And I know so much about it.
No, he's British.
Yeah. He is British. By the way, that's good. Every character in this game is like, "Oi, I'm a samurai.
Wanker.
The demons? Why you fucking wanker?
Just landed in a beautiful Nippon, and here I am."
Nippon.
Yeah, it's some of the worst voice acting I've heard in a video game.
Damn.
It's really fucking rough.
Voice acting. I had fun playing this game. I did have fun playing this game. I thought it was a fun game. The boss fight was fun. I beat the boss fight once, and the handler that was assigned to me was like, "Do you want to play that on hard mode?" And I was like, "Sure." I played it on hard mode, and this was embarrassing. I played it through 4 different times.
Yeah.
And each time I gathered another handler around me who was, I'm going to just say it, fake impressed that I was doing this so many times. But they all kept like doing the bit, and I kind of kept looking at them like, guys, like, I'm not that good at games. This game's just not very hard.
Yeah.
Someone asked me if it was more like an arcadey game or like a Dark Souls, and it's really kind of threading a needle in between those things.
It's like you really the timing on the parries is really where the difficulty in the video game is. And you're moving between parries and dodges, and then the parry has like a secondary tier of parry where like there's one window, but if you get it in the first half of the window, then you do one animation. If you get it in the second half of the menu, you do one animation that like does damage, and then in the second half of the window, you just don't take damage. John and I are a little bit different because I finished the demo. I put it on story mode because they gave us a PowerPoint presentation on all of the buttons. And then I was like, well, absolutely not. I'm doing this on story mode. And I did it. And then the handler was like, "Do you want to do another boss fight?" are the words that she said to me. And in my brain, that was a different guy. Like a different guy so then I was like,
another boss fight in that moment would imply different, I think. Yes.
So then she was like, "Okay, cool." So I gave her the controller. She goes to the save select, and then she's like, "Okay, here you go." And it's the same guy I just fought. Yeah. And then I beat him again, and I was like, "Thank you so much." Yeah. And then I walked out because I did not need to do that. I think I finished the demo in like 20 minutes, and then it took me 5 minutes to beat the guy again.
They kind of said like, "Hey, there's other stuff you can do, but like you don't have a lot of time. You kind of need to stay focused." And I was like, "Okay, listen, bet I'm gonna do everything I can to get through this." I get to the final boss in like 20 minutes of an hour-long demo, and I'm like, "Oh."
There also wasn't that much other stuff to explore.
There wasn't that much other stuff. No, there wasn't.
Like I kept running into invisible wall, and it wasn't interesting. Like it was a very weird demo. I think I've gotten my fill on that video game. Like I think I get it. I don't know if I need to hop back in on it. But I also think that there is a specific kind of John Warren for whom that video game will go crazy.
Yeah, I think I see potential in however that game is going to develop. I also think like Capcom's instincts about making 3D action games have been like pretty strong lately. So I'm kind of feeling like that's a good possibility. I can also talk really briefly about Code Veronica, or should I say Resident Evil Veronica.
Did we find out who Veronica is? What's Veronica?
Because I said, folks, if you go back to last week's episode, I said like a comical amount of wrong things about Code Veronica,
and also nothing. Somehow all wrong, but also not saying anything.
Nothing, like absolutely nothing. I listened back to that. That was crazy. That was fucking crazy. Whatever I was saying. Veronica is.
She's like the sister of one of the guys that you are in the first game.
Right, because you told me she was like an Alma, right? I want to say.
Yeah, but that's not true, though.
What does that mean?
It's just...
Fear. The little haunted girl from Fear.
The Ashford family, which was a villainous family that is in Code Veronica, developed something called the T Veronica virus, which was an experimental virus spun off of the T virus.
That only worked on Veronica?
No, there was no. I don't think Veronica might have been a sibling of theirs or a child or something. I don't remember.
The man talked to me for a while, and I said, I don't really understand or
like
care.
A code name?
It's fine. It's a code name. But I also referred to Leon in this game. That's not who that was. His name is Steve.
Just Steve?
His name is Steve. Steve is in the game. He's the one that sounds like, well, Claire. It's really good.
I see.
Anyway, I was invited to a theater presentation where they were quote unquote going to introduce us to Resident Evil Veronica. And what they did instead was did not show us that trailer or any gameplay. They just showed us a timeline of other events in the Resident Evil universe. And then there was an interview with a couple of Capcom people. And there were a couple of really bad softball questions asked. And that was the thing that culminated in someone raising their hand at the end and saying, I don't really have a question. I just wanted to say thank you so much for 30 years of Resident Evil. And I wanted to turn around and bark at this person. I was so angry. And I might just start doing that because I think it's a really shitty thing to do.
It's also like those interviews are traps, obviously, because they're not going to answer anything.
Of course,
it's like it's media availability for the sake of media availability.
Yeah,
and it's like okay, like no, whatever.
Yeah, no. They prefaced it by saying like we're pretty much not going to answer any real questions about this.
So why do it?
Someone did ask a question about what are you taking from the original versus what are you remaking, and it does sound like they're kind of doing a Resident Evil 4 with it of like they're going to kind of remove the parts that may have caused some unnecessary friction and riff on some things, but it'll be pretty similar to what we got in the first place. So they definitely also want to retain the survival horror inventory management that was very, very strong in that game. Resident Evil Code Veronica was very punishing in terms of if you miss something, it is very difficult for you to survive the next bit of things because you missed these important aspects. So you really have to like search around to do those things. I also played this week NBA The Run, which is basically the team that made NBA Street Volume 2. They made a brand new NBA arcade game. This game plays fine. It has no real personality, and its menuing is maybe some of the worst menuing I've ever seen in a game.
No.
It's really,
because you should never know
really difficult.
Unless it's really good.
You're right. It's a really bad menu system. It's something that stands out like a sore thumb. It was really difficult to figure out how to get into a mode that I wanted to get into. Really odd, really strange. Poorly constructed kind of front end experience on that game. The in between the whistle stuff is like fine, but it also has no juice. Like
it doesn't
NBA
look like it
Street Volume 2 has a lot of style. and also substance, and just like mixes those things beautifully. It's one of the best video games ever made. So it's really hard to be in that game's shadow. But this game, at least in the first 3 or 4 games I played with it, doesn't really hold up at all in any sort of meaningful way.
It's tough.
Tough.
You know what they should do?
What?
82-0.
It's a great game.
2K
Mm-hmm.
should put that in the game where you build. So if you don't know, 82-0 is a randomizer game, basically, where there are 5 positions in basketball. It randomizes every team in the league and then every decade since the league was founded. And then you have to pick a player and you draft basically to get your starting 5. And your goal is to go undefeated over the course of a season. NBA 2K should just take that wholesale and let you do a roguelite that is you trying to go 82-0 with the team that you draft.
I like it. Yeah.
That one's for free. Small business.
That one's for free.
2K.
It's not nailed down. They should just take it.
Just take it. Just take it.
Yeah.
Niki, you played something called Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. So I went to after I blew them off last year because the city was under siege by the federal government.
Yes.
This year was like, okay, well, I got to go over to the Hasbro booth. Their Magic the Gathering cabana tent, whatever the fuck. And for a very long time, and I still kind of think this, I was like, Magic is stupid. But I was like, oh, I would like to know how to play, because in the past, I did like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Pokemon trading card game. But what I did not want to do was have a person I knew and respected as much as you can respect a person who plays Magic the Gathering teach me how to play the game. I wanted to have an employee of Wizards of the Coast who, if I disappointed them, who cares?
It is a business transaction.
It's a business transaction. It doesn't matter to me. So I went in and I sat down in the chair, and the guy was like, have you ever played Magic the Gathering? I said, absolutely not. And then he was like, have you played any card games? And I was like, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! He was like, great. You'll probably get on to this pretty quick. And I was like, I need to be so clear. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In 15 or 16 years. And he was like, it's still in there. And I was like, okay. And you know what? It was still in there. Halfway through this game, I was like, fuck. It's like, shit. It's almost
as if every card game is based off of MTG.
Shit. So they gave me a bunch of stuff. And I thought it would be maybe fun if we could crack a pack together.
Yeah.
So this is from the Marvel Superheroes set, which is the newest expansion of Fortnite coming to us this year. I should have asked, do they even release cards that aren't brands anymore? But I don't know if I could have stomached the answer.
Yeah, I think the answer is like once a year.
That's tough, ain't it?
Yeah, it might be less than that, but that's roughly how I feel it is in my head.
Okay. Yeah. All right, here's what we got. We've got hello.
The light. Oh, is that Lady Deathstrike?
No, there we go.
No,
that just says treasure. Okay. And on the other side, it just says villain. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
We've got.
That's the guy from Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
Okay.
We got Bold Biochemist. We've got Project Deathlock Soldier. Hulk Smash.
Okay.
Gorilla.
Okay.
Stark Industries Executive.
Oh my God.
Surveillance Room.
What?
Shuri Wakandan Inventor. War Machine Legacy of Iron.
Okay.
She-Hulk Jade Defender.
Okay, we're getting into ones I know.
Madam Mask. Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Okay.
Mule Man. Mole Man.
Mule Man. He can carry shit.
And he can kick the fuck out of you.
He can kick and he
but
can
you have to stand
carry.
behind him.
And
Wow,
this one's
hollow.
hollow. And
Hologram.
What is this one? AIM Labs.
AIM Labs.
You get so many fucking cards in a magic pack, which is what I said out loud when he was like, you should crack a pack. I said, okay. And then halfway through, I was like, you sure do put a lot of fucking cards in here. And he was like, yeah. The decks are big.
Yep. Decks are big.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever actually play this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, probably not, right?
You don't think so?
Nah. Because then I'd have to play Magic.
It seems pretty complicated. Yeah, then you'd have to play Magic. All right, Lotus, you didn't play anything, but you went to Distant Worlds.
Yeah.
I love Adventure Time.
Tell me about it. Let's go.
Yeah. Whew.
Did you win?
This is why I should never be excited about something.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no.
Because I can say so many things about Final Fantasy. Yeah. Charitably, uncharitably, just being a bitch, maybe not. That would be true.
Yeah.
On the musical front, they're pretty much
Great
always
music.
there. Even a bad song for Final Fantasy is usually decent.
It's usually pretty good, yeah.
And when I've heard people go to Distant Worlds, they always seem to have a very good time. Yeah. Have to go downtown, have to park, immediately an issue. Just that's not their fault. But I hated that.
Where was the show?
At a place called Jones Hall in downtown Houston in the theater district.
Yeah, I know Jones Hall. Okay, yeah. Okay.
If there's one place that I feel I'm justified in being uppity and not just doing it because that's who I am as a person, it would be the Symphony in the theater district.
Yeah.
We sit down. We've shown up 20 to 30 minutes beforehand because that's what you do. There's no programs, so there's no physical object telling you the songs that will be played and the people playing them. It's about 1:58 for the show, which is slated for 2 p.m. And many people are not sitting down. This is going to make me
so upset, Lotus.
I know. But I need someone else to feel.
No. I know. I'm just like, this is going to make me really fucking upset.
Many people are not sitting down. And when I say
Can I ask a question? When you say not sitting down, do you mean they physically are in the building but not sitting down, or they are not in the building yet?
I'm talking about the musicians.
Oh.
It's 1:58 and most of the string section is not there. As far as we can tell. Obviously, they are there, but they're not on the stage sitting down. And it is true, there are a lot of people who are presumably in the lobby who are not yet sitting down. However, put a pin in that because I will get there. The program does not start until 2:04. We are in the fucking Symphony in Jones Hall in the theater district. Why are we not starting on time? I'll tell you why. Because 15 to 30 minutes into the show, there are still people showing up to sit down in their seats. And to my legitimate astonishment, the ushers are letting them. Anybody can tell you if you show up late to, it doesn't even matter if this is like a high school thing. If you show up late to a show, you have to stand at the back until there is a very strategic time or the intermission, and then you can go sit down. They don't do that. They're just sending people wherever. They're not even really telling them properly where their seats are. So we're in kind of like the middle right, like in the center section. And like 20 minutes into the show, a group of like 4 people comes in from the far door. Their seats are on our right, all the way at the end of the row. And they make everybody in front of us for the entire row get up to go all the way to the end. And the thing is that annoying by them? Yes, 100%. The usher shouldn't let you do that.
No.
The usher should say, hey, I see where your seats are. We're going to kind of go around.
We're going to wait.
Kind of go around the back here. I did not dress up particularly. I wore something kind of nice. A lot of men in t-shirts.
No.
Some not even themed. If it, at least have different? It be themed.
No, but just different t-shirts.
Yeah, just different. At least wear a solid black or white t-shirt.
No.
wear a Final Fantasy t-shirt.
You can't.
So I'm already grumpy.
Yeah.
I've already become grumpy. The first song that they play is a medley of like kind of every leitmotif that's in Final Fantasy period.
Yeah.
Oh, also huge important thing. This kind of thing where music is played on the stage, they're usually constructed very carefully. So everybody can be heard. You know, there's the weird like wavy wall and there's weird shit hanging from the ceiling and whatever that is all for the purpose of making perfect acoustics that can reach everybody at the proper levels. And in Distant Worlds, they put a 60-foot television in the way, which does affect the sound. I can only assume pretty drastically.
Yeah, pretty dramatically. Because there's a big rectangle off of.
Because there's a big rectangle hanging right in the way, directly above the actual musicians. So they play the medley, and then the conductor picks up a microphone that is sitting next to him and starts talking. I just wouldn't do that. He doesn't have a script. Because we don't have programs, he has to introduce every song that is being played. And he also had to tell us...
hey, everyone, welcome to Houston. This fucking geek shit is paying the bills right now, so take your seat.
John, that's not even the top of it. So he's telling us like, oh yeah, that song we just played, it's a... whatever Latin bullshit, Liberace Verite Firaga from it's the intro to 8. I don't know what it's called. It's called something like Libari Verite. I swear to God.
It's got a Latin name.
It's something very close to that. And so another weird thing is that we all know how technology works, at least vaguely. The conductor has an iPad in front of him, or whatever it is, that is connected to the TV so he can see to conduct in time. Do we think that the 10-inch iPad and the 60-foot television are synced? No. So,
there we go.
Bye, Niki. So when they play the intro to 8, and granted, like, I know that that is the song that plays for the intro. It's really weird if you don't like know it by heart that song goes with those visuals. And they also don't, because they're off by just a beat off. So then he introduces the whole thing. And John, when you were talking about the Project Veronica thing, I was reminded of Distant Worlds, because part of the introduction, of course, involves the jerking off of the audience, which includes saying things like and also just so being uppity, so fucking uncouth. Not even saying, can we get a round of applause for? Saying stuff like, shout outs to you, because you're who make this happen, the audience. And then I'm like grabbing y'all by the shoulder, gripping. Shout outs to Square Enix. And everybody cheers for Square Enix, the company. And Niki's gone. Niki's officially done. The amount of side I gave to Danny and Azalea, who I went with, was great. I was like in disbelief at what was occurring. So then they play more music. Niki, have you played Final Fantasy X? Only John played 10?
Nah, is that the one with Blitzball in it?
I know. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Have you ever heard of a song called Xanarkand? No, it's called To Xanarkand. He didn't seem to know that. What cutscene would you put if you were playing to Xanarkand? Keeping in mind, this program is completely spoiler agnostic. They put full spoilers for all of 16 and like major story beats in 14 and also some other stuff too.
Well, what would I with that piano song? I mean, I'd probably do the
cutscene where it plays.
The cutscene where it plays, which is the fire around.
Yeah. What if they showed when
not the first time Yuna
dances?
Instead.
No, not the Yuna dance.
Yeah, so that is what they
from
chose.
The beginning of the video.
Oh, that's what they.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Wait, they played To Xanarkand during Yuna's dance.
Yes.
From the beginning, beginning of the video, like the pop star segment of the video game.
No,
that's at the beginning
two. That's two.
That's 2. That's X2. That's 10-2.
It is still a dramatic scene, but at least it's
There is okay. No. Lotus. Now I'm fucking angry because like the thing is that Niki, you need to understand this. To Xanarkin is the song that plays in the title screen where there is a bonfire, like a campfire, and they're all sitting around. It is like an expository piece that actually also plays at the beginning of the game before they go back in time to the beginning of it. And then that also plays again when you get toward the end of the game and you find the bonfire and you're like, oh, I'm here. I'm at this moment.
From before,
it's supposed to, you're supposed to connect the two over about a 40-hour experience to go, wow, I'm here.
It's kind of supposed to be a big deal.
That's amazing. It's a big deal. And that song is the one that plays. So you're introduced to it, but also it means something to you later in the game. And you're telling me that they played that shit during Yuna doing the summoning?
Yes.
I mean, the sending?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'll say for my wonderful friend and roommate Azalea, who bought these tickets for us, and we were all very excited to go. She is a Final Fantasy fan, but also specifically for 10. I knew it was so damning when the show ended and we get in the car and she says, I didn't even cry during To Xanarkand. I was like, that's one of the meanest things you've ever said.
Well,
because it's not good.
It's a beautiful song.
It's a beautiful song.
And it's meaningful if you played those games. But if they've pulled you all the way the fuck out of it, then they fucked up big time.
I'm trying to find who, and I think I have found the company responsible for the production. And they have worked on, so it's a really weird website where they've got like, it's a hybrid between like companies like AEG, who owns the buildings that you do this shit in. And then the second logo here is CAA, which is just an agency. That's not anything. You scroll down a little bit more, then there's the Game of Thrones concert experience. That's them. It's just the Square Enix logo. Yeah. Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Okay.
Whoa.
Pat Benatar, the Beach Boys, The Who, Weird Al.
Okay. Wow.
But I don't think that this is like, oh, sorry. Because they also have the Live Nation logo on here. I think this is just stuff that they have worked with in the past, not stuff that they actively produce.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Allegedly, everyone at Square Enix involved in music is vaguely involved and signs off on this shit. So.
Well, they're not though. Like,
no. But there are real composers who must have helped to make the arrangements.
Right.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, no, with the biggest fucking quotes in the whole world.
Which is the other thing of like, especially if you have looked at any of the Distant World set lists, you're kind of like, like how does that work? Even just going and knowing that it's video game music, most video game tracks that you're going to play at something like this are not the ambient tracks. So they're meant to be like 3 minutes long.
Right. Yeah.
And they're meant to have like a very loud final end. So how did these flow together? What did they do? And the answer is that they did nothing and they don't. And the conductor would induce the musicians, the symphony, to stand up for applause at the end of almost every song. The little break where he talked too much had us yell about how awesome Square Enix is. He then says like, and now we're going to start this show the right way. And then they just played the victory theme. And then there was a pause and everybody clapped. And then they started playing the song from 10. There was a Chocobo song, so funny, where as part of the like, I don't know why the fuck they had a choir. The choir does the like, part of the Chocobo theme. I'll also say hearing it in a symphony form really laid bare how much the Chocobo theme is just the tequila song, which I had not really realized before. But every time the happened, it showed the little chocobo in the guy from 13's fro going, wah. So it was like synced up. Big laughs the first time. Big laughs the second time. Also big laughs the third time.
Whoa.
I really wanted to hurt somebody at this point in the program, and it's not even a third of the way started.
Yeah.
Where am I? What am I thinking about?
You're at your house.
I'm at my house.
You're thinking about the Final Fantasy concert.
Thinking about the Final Fantasy Distant Worlds concert. I mean, there kept being all of these breaks where the guy would just talk and talk and talk. Like nothing. Y'all, hey, you know, normally when I'm at these things, I talk about how can't wait for the last chapter 7. But now we know, what is it? Spring 2027? Yeah. And then people cheer. On the note of the victory theme, we eventually got to the part where they do the song from the beginning of 7. That song is fucking awesome. It sounded so bad.
No.
In a way that I can only maybe it was the giant fucking TV in the way. I don't know. Maybe our particular symphony was not very good. That could be. I kind of doubt it. And then they also play the victory theme at the end of that. Why did I hear the victory theme twice? Why was there a stupid Chocobo song?
That would be okay, Lotus. I gotta tell you,
if
they played the victory theme every time they finished a song,
that would go crazy.
That would have been really fun.
No, they can't, because they all had to stand up so we could all cheer, because it's not a real musical performance. I foolishly believed that any of the music would be presented as art, and egg on my face.
Yeah, you fucking fool.
I'm a fucking fool. The truly only good thing was that they had the singer Amanda Aiken, who does the 14 and 16 songs, there to perform them.
Yeah.
Those songs are weird. Very like Japanese video game music thing, which is to have a singer sing in their highest register basically the whole time. She fucking ate that shit down. I don't know any of those songs. I mean, the 16 ones are really stupid because one of the main kind of chorus things is Starlight, Starbright, and I said I can't fucking do this.
Yeah, well, that's also connected. It's also connected to the worst one of those they've ever made. But yeah,
they did also put the cutscene where they're naked post coitus. Sure, why not? That was great that they did that.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
No, just a little, just some naked shoulders in them.
Yeah,
you know?
No, I think they did a special cut for this one where they show Clive's entire dong, and Ben sort of goes like, "Hey, do you like it?
Do you like that?" Speaking of special cuts, no special cuts. Everything is taken like straight from the trailers and shit.
Okay.
So all the cutscenes are just the cutscenes. All of the anything you can see the PlayStation 5 auto saving thing in the corner. You can see the HUD. You can see their health bars. You can see allegedly spoilers.
Why do I worry about any fucking thing I do?
I don't know, Nikki. You should.
Why do I worry?
They credited the video editor at the end. Me and Danny as they looked at each other like,
fucking why?
What did he do? They also include the part in 16, big spoiler apparently, where you have to hold LT and RT to accept the truth. Which is LT plus RT accept the truth, and then the HUD changes, and then you see him in his very wet and sad looking Bahamut form. It always looks like a dog that's about to throw up or cry or both. But I went and listened to the songs that Amanda Aiken sings for 14 and 16. She is significantly better than the studio recordings of those songs, because I listened to the studio version of Flow from Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and I said, we didn't want to make her do it again, or we like maybe with a better mic, because also if you have that really like high resonant voice, you just kind of chew up microphones.
Well, when the game looks like that, Lotus, it can't really matter that much.
It was just an MP3. They didn't get like a flat frame or anything.
Right.
It's like whatever.
Yeah, it was so weird. I think probably the part that at least made Danny the most angry. I don't know if I was the most angry. I think I was done at this point. Is a long talking segment again from the conductor before the finale, which is they do the thing that K-pop artists do, and I guess any modern pop artist now, which is that you pretend that you played the last song, and then everybody cheers a lot, and you say, okay, we'll do the encore. We'll do one more, which is, of course, One Winged Angel. Yeah. But before that, he had to tell us that there's the worst part of the song, which is when there's a chorus yelling Sephiroth.
And
then
you have to do it.
And then we went through about a minute and a half training segment to know when it is. Yeah. And I need to be to be so clear.
Yeah.
If you don't have One Winged Angel memorized, you can't really tell where it doesn't work. You're not going to be able to hear the little dee-dee-dee-dee Sephiroth of them conducting and then just do it in the song. So most people didn't do it. But the people who did were really yelling. And
Lotus, when you get up to Peter and
at the pearly gates,
and he is like, and you're probably going to be like, what about all the rest of my stuff?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be like, yeah, it was the concert. It was this Distant Worlds concert. You didn't kill anybody in there, and that was your test. And then kind of regardless of what you did before and after, we were going to let you in here.
You in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think so. It did luck I didn't kill these fucking parking garage attendees.
No, I bet.
Just because it is a one-way underground parking structure, which is fairly unusual for Houston. We got 5 inches of fucking rain today. I'm exaggerating, but it's been raining nonstop for like a week. So we usually don't have those. But they need to be one-way because it's dangerous, because oftentimes there's only like 2 big parking garages in the theater district, which means that when it's the weekend, 5 shows let out at once and everyone needs to go to the same parking garage, and they can't handle that capacity, especially with the roads in the front that you would leave out of all backed up. So they just have attendants kind of show up and have you go the wrong way.
Great.
But there's only one of them.
Yeah, there's only
so
one
like
of
you'll
the
be on
ways,
one
though.
floor and they wave you over to a different area, and you're just supposed to go past. You're just supposed to go the wrong way and feel normal about it, and also not hit anybody. And then they'll get mad at you if you fuck it up.
You're describing hell to me. Like, this is every aspect of this is so
I was like, we should have ridden the bus. I should have gone to the park and ride, and we should have ridden the bus.
Yeah.
Is this kind of thing wasted on?
No. So here's what I think it is.
Made money, I'm sure.
And I think that's fine. I think there is, and I don't think I have a fully formed take on it because on account of the processing that I'm doing. But it's like, it's not like going to the symphony. It is not like going to the Philharmonic and seeing
it could still be a couple steps down. It doesn't need to be all the way in hell, you know?
But what I think is the problem societally is that all of those t-shirt motherfuckers are going to say that they have had an experience
at the symphony.
And I need everyone listening to sneer at them if this ever happens to you.
For sure. And also, I think there is a straight line here between people thinking that you are allowed to yell. There's a call and response.
Sephiroth?
One of these things in these spaces to people are talking in the movie theater, which is not a thing that I give a shit about particularly. I think you should talk in the movie theater, but like politically, I know that's not the right take.
Yeah, you know.
You know what I mean. I think
I will
there should be talking showings. You should be able to talk
like they did
at
for
the
Minecraft.
movies. Yeah, you should be able to talk at the movies between the hours of like 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. From 5 to 8, you can't talk. And then from 8 to from 8 to whatever after, you can talk again. But
that's such a big window.
So even you can't try to sell us this.
No, that's nothing. That's not anything.
For 12 hours a day, you could just talk in the movie theater. Yeah.
That's just tough. I think it's like
the audience would have been well behaved, and I mean that seriously. Like bitches in t-shirts for sure, but they were taking it seriously until the conductor and the program itself started inducing them to misbehave, which was odd because there were a couple of times early I couldn't tell you like what songs in particular off the dome, but I was like surprised, given the audience, that I was not hearing more like random clapping at a big swell or at a character appearing or people doing the call and response thing. It was only, it was really only One Winged Angel, I think there were people who were talking between every song, but normally at the symphony that doesn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they were at least being polite as far as they were being guided to be polite.
For sure. I think it's really important to assume, and I don't want to be like, you have to understand that it is always someone's first thing.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing about this kind of show is that you can have people for whom this style of music consumption, this kind of concert, is not their normal thing, but you do then have the responsibility of setting them up to have good habits. When you go to take your 7-year-old to Lion King, it's fucking Lion King, but there is not a call and response bit in Lion King. You still are watching a Broadway show. Like, you should sit the fuck down and watch the show. When you go see Aladdin, when you go see these things that are family oriented or not genre oriented, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, that are tailored to a very specific audience that is more pop culture than it is art, then, like, I just think you have an obligation to handle this shit better. But no, you don't, because it doesn't matter. These people are never going to convert, as it were, to going to go see Beethoven's Fifth or whatever the fuck when the Houston Phil does it. Mm-hmm. Like, those people, like, that conversion is never going to happen.
They unconverted me. I was like, I don't think we should ever do this again.
Yeah.
Like, even for like a real show, I'm like, I don't think we should come back.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Well, sorry, Lotus. That stinks.
That's so nuts, because even
we got Papados afterwards, so.
No, that's good.
Ooh, what'd you get at Papados?
I had blackened rainbow trout.
Okay.
It was good.
Bill Gates is at this game sitting next to I think this is Rory McIlroy. No. Who's the old tennis man?
Oh, John McEnroe?
Yeah, that guy. I was close.
Yeah. Rory
Royal bonus.
He's a golfman, I think.
Rory McIlroy is a golfman. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Royal Bonus. Welcome to Me Beautiful Spores. Folks,
speaking of Me Beautiful Spores, there is a delightful oral history of the video game Spore.
Oh, Spore.
Hold on.
RPS, I want to say.
Because I had to sign up for a thing about it.
Oh, gross.
Hold on.
I had to sign up for a thing.
Hold on.
We're vamping for Niki.
Because it was really fun. It's one of those things where it's like, it's a bunch of people talking about working on this video game that took way too fucking long, and that they all at one point were like, wait, why are we still getting paid? How are we still getting paid? Mm-hmm. And then it's a bunch of people talking about how shitty Will Wright was to work with, and also how smart Will Wright was. And then at one point I won't spoil too much, but one of my favorite bits is that they go, at one point towards the end of development, I think he got a divorce, so he kind of fucked off for a year, and we didn't see him that much, and he would just show up sometimes to see how the video game was doing. Hold on, wait. Okay, I'm typing in Spore.
Oh, here. I have one more thing I thought of. This can be part of vamping. They did not play a single song from Final Fantasy 12.
Oh, that's crazy. There's some good shit.
Is that good?
Yeah. They acknowledged, like, they credited 12 as if they played a song, because I believe the 12 specific version of the Chocobo song played during the Chocobo medley thing, and they showed Vaughn riding around on a Chocobo. So that was tough.
Captain Bosch.
It is called Spore, an Oral History by Jay Costello, and it's on Design Room.
It's a J joint.
It's a J joint. It's on designroom.site. It is the it's the home. It's the first it's the first one. You'll see it. It's really cool.
Jay's really good. Go read that. What is it? Design.room?
Designroom.site.
Designroom.site. And if you haven't read it yet, Jay did a wonderful piece about Cookie Clicker, 100%ing it over on VGBees.com. So when you're done over there, you can pop back over and And while you're at VGBees.com, you can go to VGBees.com/join. You can join the Hive. And if you join the Hive, you can join our Discord. Well, you can join our Discord anyway because it's free. VGBees.com/Discord. But if you are a Hive member, you can ask us Hive questions. We're going to answer a few of them on the show today. Macabret asks, is it a requirement to have great hair to work for VGBees?
Half of mine's not real.
It doesn't matter.
You still own it.
Yeah.
So true. Yes.
Yeah. Well, mostly,
so.
I think you, at some point, we will need like a bald baddie if we expand to a certain point.
Of like age or
it can't be
people onto the website?
People, staff. If we got to like 10 people, we would need a cool bald.
Oh, we would need a bald.
Yeah.
A cool bald.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because that's not
that's
hair, but it is still, you could have clean style and be bald.
I would, if someone is bald but looks great, I would unfortunately say that they have great hair. Isn't that weird?
In a way,
I would think that. Yeah.
They chose the correct style.
Right. It's true. Like a Dylan asking, I'm going to be getting Whataburger for the first time soon. Anything specific I should be trying?
Yeah, they've got this liquid. It's called Coca-Cola. You can't really get it anywhere else. So you're going to want to get... It's a Pepsi House. Fucking throw it away. Is it a
Pepsi
House?
No, it's a Coke. What?
Oh, why did you say
I was just... I thought we were being funny on the podcast. Sorry. I was yes-anding. Oh. But anyways, what you need to remember that I always have to tell my roommate who moved here from Virginia is that you can make them do whatever to the burger. Can add anything.
Now, what does that mean?
They can fuck that burger right there on the spot. No, but like you could have them change the buns to potato buns or Texas toast or whatever. You could change out the onions for grilled ones. You know, I mostly get pretty boring burgers, I'll be honest, but people love whatever the limited time of the quarter is. Some are better selling than others.
John wants his Hatch chili back, and they won't bring it back.
Yeah, thank you, Nikki. They won't bring it back. They have a green Hatch chili double bacon cheeseburger, which I've not seen in like 2 years. Okay, and I'm upset about it. They had a pico de gallo burger, which I think they wanted to think is similar.
Yeah.
But it's fucking horse shit. It wasn't that good.
Did you get any chilies while you were driving through New Mexico so that you could perhaps have done it at home? Is this you thinking about that idea for the first time?
No. I
mean, we can get them here,
Nikki.
I don't know.
What shape do you think I was in driving through New Mexico? Do you think I was in, I got to stop and buy some peppers shape? Do you think I was in? I've got to stop and buy some. I'm already in the car and I'm fucking irate. I was irate for 20 straight hours in that car. Irate.
Yeah, well.
It would have been good. I could have done that. You can't get them here in different periods of time. Or I could buy a little can of green chilies and do kind of the same thing. Mm. But then I just want to go to Whataburger and be able to do it.
Burger.
They have a Dr. Pepper shake that I have heard is quite good. It's not my thing.
Doesn't taste anything like Dr. Pepper, but it's pretty good.
No, it doesn't.
It tastes like Sweet Tarts, kind of.
Yeah.
What?
Wait.
Wait.
A chocolate malt
John,
is good.
Stop. What do you mean?
As a Dr. Pepper pervert, I'm drinking a knockoff Dr. Pepper as we speak. I don't think it tastes like Dr. Pepper unless they have drastically changed the formula since I last had it.
But what do you mean it tastes? Sweet Tarts is so far from Dr. Pepper, ain't it?
Well, the thing is, Dr. Pepper has their 23 flavors. So I assume the ratios are off and they have become Sweet Tarts because of that. I don't think it tastes bad. It's just weird. It tastes like where I feel like for a normal Dr. Pepper drinking experience, the prominent flavor is like cherry-ish soda. And then there's other stuff in there. But like you can distinctly taste the cherry. For the milkshake, I'd say it's like root beer and then a lot of fruity notes of some sort. It's very strange. Don't say it's bad.
Happy Pride.
No.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
If you can tolerate, if you enjoy slime, I like the avocado bacon burger.
I don't like slime.
Yeah.
It's got to come with a qualifier. Well, because the avocado is like more mashed. So it's if you can't handle it, you can't handle it.
We're putting too much. We're putting too much stuff on burgers. We're putting too much stuff on burgers.
I don't think you're wrong.
We're simply putting too many things on burgers. The supplementary to burger, I don't even think we should be putting bacon on burgers.
I have to confess, I'm the person who will order a bacon burger and then eat the bacon after I'm done with the burger.
Yeah, as a little, yeah.
I'm sure it helps the burger somehow.
I take the bacon off a McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit because it.
Well, McDonald's bacon is fucking disgusting.
Anne watched me do this once. She's like, why don't you just ask for it without the bacon? I go, because the bacon flavors the cheese, but the bacon isn't very good.
Exactly.
Which is true.
Exactly.
Which is true.
I need to flavor a pig on this cheese, and there's no other way to get it.
I need pig cheese. Do you think if I asked for pig cheese in the window at a McDonald's, they'd be like, sure, we got some pig cheese coming right up for you. My Hero Zero asking, is King DDD actually the monarch of Dreamland?
At this point, probably not.
I think, yeah. Right? Oh. Well, I mean, who's coming for the throne? I don't think it matters. I don't think they have government there. Yeah. I think it's just a guy that says he's king, but I don't think they actually have the need for government.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Chill. I feel like the Kirby games thing is that they have a new guy. New big bad guy. So
every time
rotating king.
Rotating. My Hero Zero also posted a can of Rocket Pop flavored baked beans. An explosion of cherry, lime, and blue raspberry.
Fuck off.
Would you eat Bush's Rocket Pop flavored baked beans?
How much money do I get?
We don't need anything to be Rocket Pop flavored ever again.
Ever again.
Why is this a thing right now?
I don't like baked beans. I do not like baked beans. I think they're gross. It would probably, to eat like a big heaping spoonful of it, I think it's 4 figures for me. I gotta say, I think it's over $1,000 for me to eat a big spoon. I just can't. I don't like baked beans, and the idea of it being Rocket Pop flavor makes me.
The other two in this collection, which again, you can't. We've lost the fucking plot that there is a collection of baked beans and a drop.
Yes.
Are apple pie flavored and dill pickle flavored.
Disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Egg emoji asking, is Widow's Bay just Goosebumps? Kinda. It's good though. Jerf asking, and also saying, thanks for building the most welcoming community of haters I've ever encountered. Reflecting on this week, what's one kindness that was done to you, and what was one kindness you did for others?
Wow, really good question. Answers. I hosted the last segment.
There are wrong answers to this. I could say I pushed a stranger over in the street, and that would not be a kindness. Sure. But you're right. Niki, please start.
I hosted the last segment of GB at Night for free for no reason.
And you also said some very sweet things.
I did. Yes. So that was nice.
Rave reviews.
And then a thing that was nice that happened to me when I after night 1 of GB at Night, we all went to a bar downtown because the JW was closed. And then I kind of was like, I don't think I want to be around any of the people that are here, because we walked in and I said, I'm good actually on this. Mm-hmm. And I walked into the bathroom, and then there were like 6 girls in there who all just kind of stopped what they were doing to hang out because I walked in. And that was really nice. We kikied for like 15 minutes. And I was like, can we please not hang out in the bathroom anymore than the 15 minutes we spent in there? And then I chatted with them for the rest of the night. That was nice. Did I leave John to the wolves and to the Grand Theft Auto NPC that was in there? Yes. But that was nice.
There was a lady at the Golden Gopher that was throwing a lot of ass at me and some other people. Yeah, Niki did just kind of leave me to do that.
I walked in, and I got to be honest.
It's fine.
I walked in and saw what, like, I just kind of very quickly did did a read, and I think I passed the check. Like I Disco Elysium'd it, and I got a 20.
Yeah,
and I said
it did the little and then it's like,
I got it, and I didn't engage. I met a woman who lives in Vegas, and I was like, I've been trying to get out to Vegas to go to the race, and she was like, okay, sick, you can stay at my house. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I will actually.
I kind of said it for others. I drove people places.
You did do that. That was very nice. John did drive me to and from.
I drove people I don't know that well to just kind of everywhere. I bought some beverages. What else did I do? I don't know. I was very nice to some people that I might not have been nice to
in the past.
Or
present,
or maybe the present even. And then for kindness that was done for me is the mixer on Thursday for the VGBees for us was very, very well attended. A shocking group of people came in to hang out, like, and see me specifically, which was very stunning. So there were people that showed up to that thing that I was genuinely like surprised and very, very pleased and excited. And even the folks that I was expecting to see, it was a very nice, lovely time. And a lot, like, at the end of the night, I expected my bar tab to be really high, but it turns out that almost everyone else was buying me drinks. So that was really nice. And there were the best drinks in Los Angeles. So, it was really good. What about you, Lotus? Did you do anything nice? You didn't kill anyone at that show.
I was going to say I didn't kill anyone at that show. I drove us to and from the show, and I didn't kill anybody. I did not make a BOMB for the Houston Symphony. I will say, I think going to Papa Do's and just talking shit about that symphony the entire time.
That's great.
Communal. That was the kindness done to me and done to others.
Yes.
Yes.
That's nice. That's a good question.
Oh, my friend Danny bought me a creme brulee, and I love creme brulee.
Hell yeah.
Actually, I think Danny paid for our entire lunch, but that's like, fish is great. Creme brulee? Come on.
We're going to do 3 more questions.
Okay.
This is... Oh boy, I don't even know who this is anymore. Some of y'all change your names so much, I don't know who this is. It's just who even knows anymore. Ideologically, the Elote man.
I believe that is Jason.
I think it's Jason.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
who
it's
also Jason. Okay. You change your name the most out of anybody.
You change your name the most.
Please never change your icon and your name at the same time.
What is the official VGBees stance on AI?
I love it.
Is that what it is?
I fucking love it, dude.
AI 2, the sequel to AI.
I fucking love it, dude.
AI 2. It's the second time I've seen you in a baseball cap in a week, and it's disgusting. It makes me so grossed out. I don't know why.
You can tell because it's actually on my head the whole way.
The whole way. Basketball is a black sport. It's so weird that whenever they win anything, they give them all baseball hats that don't fit on black hair.
That don't.
It's crazy.
And never have. Right, and it's 2026.
Yeah, they could figure that out.
I said, what? We have figured it out. They could just make them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. I would say, there. It's like actually on there now.
I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, it's not going to snap, probably.
It's not going to snap.
This sucks.
Niki? It doesn't look bad on you.
No, it doesn't look good, though.
It does. Well,
this sucks.
Listen,
I can't wear this.
Pull off hats.
And I can't. It's not me.
Yeah. Okay. Official stance on AI. I don't like it. I think it's bad. I think it's wasteful. I think it doesn't contribute anything meaningful to art or really any sort of technological progress that I've seen. And it's wreaked unbelievable havoc on our labor force and our collective psyche about how we interpret images and sounds and video. It's made us worse writers. It's made us worse thinkers. It's made us worse strategists. And I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I do think, was this at the beginning of today? We do have to assume that every single AAA studio and most like AA studios are secretly using it and either not disclosing it or they're using it in the coding way, which you apparently don't have to disclose because it's so different. But I think it's creatively bankrupt, and I will avoid games that I know use it.
Yeah. I don't think we're ready. I've said this a couple times. I don't think we're collectively ready, either as journalists or as like consumers, to reckon with the fact that what Lotus just said is probably true. I think most AA or AAA studios are using it at some point in the pipeline. Like, I don't think we're collectively ready for that, because I think we are currently in a space where we're saying, no, any sort of AI in the pipeline is going to be a no from me. But I know that collectively we're not willing to actually take that stand. So how are we talking about this? Like, how are we doing it? So it is, I think we can individually say, yeah, I'm not going to play these games that have AI in them, which is fine. But like, does that mean that everyone is just going to stop playing? Maybe the answer is yes. That'd be wild if this was the thing that got us there. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We got 2 more questions. Jesse asking, I recently reinstalled Marvel Snap after about 6 months away. What's the current meta? You know, he does say I'd like everyone not named John Warren to give me a serious answer. But here's the thing. I have also not picked up this game in about 6 months.
Great.
Okay.
So I could answer, but I'm going to let y'all answer first, and then I'll.
Sure. I'm sure me and Nikki can figure something out together. As someone who has definitely played Marvel Snap before and knows how the basic mechanics work.
Yeah.
So this meta, because of the new Spider Noir card, the Snap Rush is really doing it now. Where you just try to rush to doing the snap. Just kind of red deck wins.
It is snap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Like
they got
on
the
turn
ESPN
1. Yeah. Snap.
Snap.
And play Marvel Snap. Brought to you by Marvel Snap.
So good. I can't believe
Spend $20 and buy the Battle Pass.
$20?
Yeah, the premium Battle Pass is $20.
Jeez.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
If you use promo code Stephen A. Smith, you'll unlock the Stephen A. Smith card in Marvel Snap.
Remember when we used to have custom announcers in games?
I do.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. I do think
double kill. Kill-tacular.
Can you do Cheney Mania?
Cheney Mania.
Thank you so much.
Miller Lite.
This has really gotten John to a level that is not too common.
Yeah, got his ass.
Got his ass.
It's really good. That's the thing. That's really good.
I hope he dies so I can take his job.
That would be amazing.
Can you fucking imagine?
Don Pardo died and someone took over for him, you know?
Yeah.
So, God. I'm also thinking about when you did Obama saying Clorox bleach. It's like the funniest thing. Jesse, I think the meta is actually Spider-Man Noir. Spider-Man Noir is gonna have like it's gonna play with color and monochrome. Wow. You can turn the board monochrome. And all the cards have different abilities, and you can also flip it to color, and it gives them new abilities. And depending on what your opponent's playing, one is probably going to be more effective than the other. That's my honest guess. It's probably not true. Thanks.
I have no idea.
We have one more question. Lovic is asking, what's something that costs less than you'd think, but is extreme less than you'd think? All right, I'm going to finish reading the whole question.
Okay.
What's something that costs less than you'd think but is extremely worth it? My bidet has a heated seat, and now I despise using any other bathroom. And this is the thing that's throwing me off, Lofic. You do say probably the best $450 I've ever spent.
Okay,
which is more money than I immediately. But I guess if it's a whole ass bidet, I guess that's not that bad.
And you also use the toilet every day. Ideally,
yeah. Well, so I don't.
Well, you go get that. Go to the doctor again, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of money though, because you can just go on Jeff's store and spend $50 and it'll get you most of the way there.
Yeah, you can squirt water up your ass for free, actually.
You can. No, how?
You can.
I don't care. I think a lot of people
find Triple H. Time to play the game.
A lot of people don't have good Tupperware and then bitch and moan about how their Tupperware isn't good. You can just go buy Pyrex Snapware Tupperware, and then you don't have to think about it again. It's really easy. And then you have a bunch of glass bowls and glass vessels that you can use for other stuff. You spend $50 one time and then you're done. Or you spend $100 and you throw all of your old shit away that you like. Instead of living a life where you have to pick the good Tupperware, pick the good food storage, you throw all of it away and you only have good food storage. It's not that expensive, not that hard. I'll think of another one if you guys keep doing them.
I'm gonna say limes. Don't think you ever have enough limes. Very very low cent per lime per ounce of lime juice ratio.
I do
not enough limes.
I love limes a lot.
It's really good.
I think
I'm just like looking around now.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of doing the same thing.
A nice pen. A nice pen.
A nice pen is nice. Sure. I would say I'll stick with the kitchen. I do think there are Ninja products that I need to be so clear. They look cheap.
Yeah.
Because they are cheap. Yeah. But they work pretty well.
Yeah.
In the sense that like
it'll be a blender.
Yeah, it'll be a blender. It'll be an air fryer. My Ninja air fryer is pretty good. And it honestly, like, it does a lot. Like, we're getting into, like, cutting up, like, salmon cubes and marinating them and stuff and then putting them in the air fryer. It's, like, it's good. Like, and you can roast vegetables in there. It is a really nice piece of equipment for as little as we paid for it. And it's, like, we use it a lot. The other thing I will say is that, again, in the spirit of Lovic putting forward a number that is kind of large, but I also understand it is probably a little bit less if it's, like, got a heated seat than I would expect, all that stuff. The Breville standard espresso maker, again, I say this probably once a year on this show. I purchased that in 2016, and I've used it 700 times a year since then.
Yeah.
And it is
that's good eco.
Fucking rocking. That's really good eco. Like, that's crazy. So, like, that, I don't know if we just got lucky or what, but that machine is really impressive and good.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot.
It's folks, mostly, it's just like, don't buy, if you think in your mind that you are going to touch it or use it more than 3 times a week, and you have probably money that you have identified as being quote unquote disposable, don't just buy the cheap one.
Yeah. Get something that's gonna last.
And like, as a poor person, I understand the logic in being like, well, you gotta buy the cheap one, but then the cheap one turns into the expensive one because you keep buying the cheap one over and over again. Don't let them get you.
Don't let them get you. It's great advice, Niki. Thanks. Other good advice, you can go to VGBees.com/join. You can join the Hive. Really helps us out a lot. Gives us money straight to the show. VGBees.com/Discord. You can also join and hang out with us there. That's where all these questions were asked. Niki, Lotus, do y'all have anything to plug?
No, I don't like AI. We didn't go around the circle and ask me if I liked it. I did my comedy bit where I put the hat on.
Yeah, well, that was kind of your fucking choice to go. Okay. Would you like to say something? Well, go ahead.
I like it. And where did I put the hat?
I like it.
Go to the dial.d.net. There's a newsletter. There's a RSS. You can read the thing of all the good things from all them showcases.
It's a great website. Great. You should go there right now. We have one new review. You can review us over at anywhere you can review us.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Apple Podcasts and Podchaser are the two platforms that allow us to see your reviews on this aggregator called Pod Status I've been using. If you've left us a review somewhere else and I'm not seeing it, just hit me up at the Discord or on Blue Sky. But this is from, this is from Moist Brandon.
Okay.
5-star review. Carrots and Celery, episode 52. There's an E's in here somewhere. 1 hour, 56 minutes in. Give it a listen for a few minutes as Niki tells one of the greatest stories about a soccer game and a bulging gallon-sized bag of carrots and celery. Anywho, I've been enjoying the backlog in current cast for a few months now, so check it out. Niki, I do not remember.
I vaguely remember this. I walked into a match, an Angel City game, and the woman in front of me was walking through security, and then the guy was like, "What is in your bag?" And then she pulled out a gallon-sized bag of carrots and celery.
Got it.
And then she was like, "It's for my kid." Funny. And they were like, "You can't."
That's amazing. You can't
bring this in.
We can't. We're not going to let you do that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Cool. Well, folks, thanks again for listening to episode 106 of the VGBees podcast. We will be back again next week. We also have some cool stuff in the chamber. Some new formats, some interviews we might be doing coming off the heels of SGF. Have a couple of cool things planned.
Talking to some fun people.
Talking to some fun peeps coming up. So stay tuned for all of that. And until next time, keep on buzzing.